had a stained glass window.
Hello, and welcome back to the Turtle Club. On whatever episode we're on.
17 and a half.
Not that many, I know that.
7 and a half?
Maybe.
More than that.
Well,
Okay.
Is it lit up? Did it light up?
it's
No,
probably-
like, you want me to be
I wanted to
quiet?
make sure there was no sound, like background noise.
Need a battery.
Causing it.
Okay.
That's good.
Our lights in the nuggy are out.
I think the
Yeah, I
fix-
know.
These are house.
I know they're out. It needs a new battery. Okay, so
Alright.
the last that we left our heroes, they had saved Keziah from the illness that had been sweeping the city by facing off against a Habiti,
Horde.
kind of like a horde, yeah. They had been recognized for their efforts by Aurelia, and then decided to take the night to go back to the Shattered Monk and rest and recover. And I guess I should leave it up to you all. Do you feel like you went back, ate your meal, and then went to... No, that's what happened. You guys ate your meals and then went to bed.
We were told to go to bed and,
Yeah.
We love sleeping.
in fact, ordered to go to bed.
Yeah, hashtag very much your real life.
What can I say? I'm just naturally a tired. Personality. Tired.
Shattered Monk looks
You
like.
said we were ordered. In fact,
Bomb went off.
specifically, I was ordered to go to bed.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The queen.
You
knows
got
you.
into it.
No, an earthquake. Is this stable? That one's the only one stable. Well, that one.
Mhm.
Fix the
Get
table.
on the table.
I've got it. Yeah, I know. I got to get super glue for that thing. Anyway,
You think Les would take better care of this place? It's falling apart.
look, Les is doing a lot.
Fuck that earthquake. Earthquakes happen every other day. I'm leaving the chairs and tables where they're at.
All right.
It's like the building floats through the air sometimes.
It's fairly early, but not like the sun just rose kind of early. It's more like 8 or 9ish by the time you all start getting up and ready.
What time is it?
Felt that.
Time for breakfast.
Between 8:30 and 9ish.
I'm downstairs.
Oh, I'm staying like this.
Hold on. It's October. Nope.
It feels good.
Does it?
Yeah, it's very like
Actually, before we start getting really going, can you all go around the table and say your character's name, what you have chosen as your class type, and
Is this Scorpius Heroes?
no,
Turtle Club.
it's
Turtle
turtle.
Club.
You should
Turtle,
know the
turtle.
difference right now.
I think
This is what
something
Tony
is fair.
does at
You
the
moved my
beginning of
sheet
every
all the way
one.
over there where I
This is
can't
Scorpius
look at it.
Heroes Makes everybody go through and
Sorry,
list this.
gig glasses.
It's okay.
Anyway,
Turn around.
and then tell me what other character you think is most interesting at the table
Oh,
Other
gosh.
characters.
besides yourself. Yeah.
So our
Besides
character's name
ourselves.
and our class.
And then what other character at the table you think is the most interesting person? So
Is it really selfish to say myself?
nope, you can't say yourself.
She just said she can't say yourself.
I did,
Wow.
in fact, yes. All right, so starting on this side.
Never start over here.
Did you want to start?
You
Go
can
ahead.
start if you have it.
If you have what you were going to say, start. Because I'm thinking.
Okay.
Let's see what is.
My name is Nala. I'm a rogue. And I think Nyx is interesting.
Checking audio, sorry.
Is that loud enough?
Speaking of, you're up, lady.
Nyx, Sorrel, Leah Sorrel, actually. And I have myself as an artificer, and I am half elf, half rock gnome. Very interesting mixture that makes me look more
Hey, yo,
human height.
Who else do you think is interesting?
Human height?
That's what you're
Who
saying.
else do you think is interesting?
I know, I'm interesting. Human height. Actually, no, I'm still finding my way around this group.
Who else do you think is
Shut
interesting here?
I think
I
the
will
group is
kill you.
interesting. I don't have a single one yet.
Oh.
I quite literally have the whole group.
Troublemaker.
Hell is in ushering me to say hell. You're not gonna tell me.
What the hell?
Hey, look at that.
Hey, I'm Hel.
Why do
And
we have
I
that?
am Hildorf. And I think Allie is very interesting because she's on the lights. But so is Nick. So sneak, sneak. Sneak, sneak.
Someone took him out.
Over here, only guy at the table today.
Only guy at the.
Call you
Oh,
a masculine.
should it matter?
My name is Caliph. I'm a ranger.
Wait, what?
It's his full name.
Oh,
Caliph.
You guys just call him
can't just
Cal.
throw that out there.
Start calling him.
Caliph Merrick.
Kelly.
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
just
write that
kinda
down.
feel like that's a cat.
Cal's name.
Well, you're not interesting. Moving on. No.
What you are?
Human ranger.
Human.
Ranger.
Like questioning that. Not really sure.
Um, who do I find interesting?
Mm-hmm. Has to be someone that's not you.
We have Hal.
Guy's
kind
most
of-
annoying.
Hal's bringing on another rant of it must be Hal.
What the hell? Hell. I find hell interesting.
Interestingly annoying.
No, I think perfectly annoying.
Try living with her.
Hell, you live with Kara. You want me to start like dwarfing around the house?
Dwarfing.
Dwarfing around
Where
the
you
house.
walk on your
Hey,
knees?
You're not tall enough to reach the sink anymore.
Oh my god, I know. You don't know. Kara's efficient. Nope. I'm hell all the time. So those dishes are caught up.
Anyway,
I'll go home.
last but not least,
Whatever, huh?
My name is Thea. I am a druid, and hell is not interesting.
Y'all don't know if I am the most interesting.
I'm gonna go with Nala.
I just want to know what's in
Like in real life, I would feel like my
Now,
character.
is Kelly like Keith without the K?
Yeah, it's like Keith but with an L.
Hold on.
Hey.
Hold on.
Kal, Kal hyphen L-E-I.
That is not what I was picturing. L-E-I-T-H.
Why don't we call I'm gonna start calling Harry.
I just
It's gonna be
because it was
awesome.
funny because it was Cal and Hell.
Cal and Hell, yeah.
And Hell and Cal. And anyway, so you have just woken up and let's see how many of you. There's 5 of you here right now. So
Random Elise next to her now.
all right, Nala, what are you doing?
I'm gonna sleep in today.
Okay, still in bed. All right, Nyx.
I'm already downstairs, just kind of chilling.
Okay,
Because I sleep only 4 hours, so.
all right.
Hard day yesterday. I'm gonna sleep.
You're already downstairs. So.
Shit, did I just start stuff?
Yeah,
No.
I did.
Okay.
Since I watched the entire pub.
All right, Vane is behind the bar. She looks a little tired still, but is obviously doing quite well, considering she was one of the people affected by the thing. So, last vestiges have stuck around, but otherwise she's on her feet, which is good. And then you can also see Thunk sleeping in the corner.
I'm just thinking around.
Thunk is in the corner of the bar, but he's sleeping.
Oh,
Same.
It's early. It's not really the true bar crowd. He has to
You
watch.
come to the bar to
Yeah,
sleep.
I'm chilling by the fire.
It's Thunk. He does what he wants. Anyway.
who does one get?
Because you didn't want to be late for work.
I go to a
He's
bar
like,
and
if
just
I sleep
sleep.
at work, I'm not late.
That could have been his thought process, but we don't really know what Thunk thinks of
Does
anything.
Thunk think?
And of course he thinks.
Thunk, thunk, thunk? Thunk, thunk, thought?
Yep.
Thunk this.
Thunk, thunk, that?
It's like everything.
He appreciates all of your concern, obviously, from last time.
As a thinker?
I don't think her focus gummy working yet anyway.
Take another one.
I already took 2. I can only take 2. I've never taken more than 2.
It's fine.
Maybe
Sit
you should
there.
have only taken one.
Staring at the
Now
Next,
you're over focused.
Since you're the only one downstairs currently at this very moment, with Evane and Thunk.
I was gonna wait to see if anyone else was down the stairs before I talk to them, give them some peace.
I would hope you wait till we come down to talk to us.
Talk to them, the bar people, not you. You said
She's
you're
having a
sleeping.
conversation
doing?
with us, and we're sleeping.
I will come downstairs for some breakfast. I'll wake up and make you some things.
All right.
Go down for breakfast and not talk to Nix.
Do you sit near her or do you
No,
go
I'm
somewhere
just
else?
kidding. I'll sit with her. It's fine.
I'm sitting by the fire.
I'll do that because it's probably cold.
Yeah, it's a little chilly.
Where is your purse?
Are we in October?
Um,
Do we have months?
I don't know. They were there.
You do. They're not like the months we experience though. So
So much.
okay.
Little person.
Little person.
Did you take me off the board?
I did not do anything.
I know you didn't. It's your cousin over here.
I believe.
We removed you.
We were friends.
What is that little piece?
The other little
From an
That's somebody's
invisible
base.
demon.
It's somebody's base that
Who's
someone
faceless?
threw on the thing.
I don't know who's baseless. Anyway,
Baseless.
so you come downstairs. You said you were going to get food. Have you gone up to the
Yeah.
bar to order?
Yeah.
Are you going to go to?
I'll go up to the bar to order. But I'm gonna ask Nix if she wants anything first. So I can ask Nix, do you want some food? I'm gonna go order some breakfast.
You know, I'll take a juice of some kind.
Okay.
Juice.
But no breakfast? Just juice?
No, I think that would be enough.
Okay. I'll go talk to who did you say was at the bar?
Evane.
Evane. Good morning, Evane.
Good morning to you.
Do you guys have breakfast available yet?
It should be here fairly shortly. As far as I know, it's going to be sausages this morning, and the cook's working on something different. And she's got a new process down that she like mashes up wheat, and it's a whole thing.
Okay, cool. Whenever you have it, can I get one? And then can I get a cup of the zing tea? And my friend would like juice if you have it.
We might have some harkberry juice. I will look.
Okay. I'll just be over at the table if you don't mind bringing it, or I can stay here.
No, I'll get it for you.
Thank you. Much obliged.
I can feel this tool.
I'll go back over to the table with Nix. Nix put me by the fire. I guess we're not.
Cal, what are you
We
doing?
can go to
No, it's okay. No, it's by the fire.
Yeah, I'll get up and I'll come downstairs and get food too.
thunk, 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 thunk.
You went outside.
You'll need one.
Megan's okay. You are not Thumb. Like, how dare you impersonate Thumb?
Hello.
Good day to you.
On the way down, I overheard the order that was just placed. Can I get the same thing, zinc tea and the...
Oh, you have some ears on you. But yes, absolutely. Do you want the juice as well?
No, just the zinc tea, please.
And breakfast or
And
no?
breakfast, yes. Sausages and the new wheat thing.
I'll let you know whatever the cook decides to call it when she tells me.
Cream of wheat. Okay, that's okay. Sorry, brain. My brain's really slow. You can
And
go sit at the fire with us.
Thea, what are you doing?
I'm gonna come downstairs and get some breakfast.
Okay. So is it much the same conversation as we've already had?
Mhm.
Okay, so
Oh,
we're
we
just
should
gonna
have it again.
it happen again.
Have it again. Let her explain the wheat process.
And I'm gonna put you closer to
She
your,
takes-
to your nose.
She creams the
milk.
wheat.
She disappeared for like a little bit through that door that none of you have been able to go through, and came back with a whole tray of juices and teas for everybody, and sets it all down in front of everybody. And I'll be back shortly with the other when Cook has them ready.
Thank you.
Oh,
You're quite welcome.
Toss a coin to your
Appreciate
Nah,
turkey.
Megan. What? Toss it had to go.
Next time, let me have it because I'm
Missed it.
really
Server,
tossing
if
in
you
her
haven't
face.
seen The Witcher, you wouldn't get it.
I don't.
It was great.
I don't. I don't get too much of it.
I love them.
Yeah, it's only free.
I know.
It's only fun in my ass. Fuck off. Just
People that currently not here at this table say, I'm not funny. But Rachel thinks I'm fucking funny, and that's all that fucking matters, isn't it?
This is
not
aggressive.
funny.
Disembodied voice, you information token say you lie. Yeah, that's right. Ain't got nothing to say. I have a lot to say.
Speaking of, feel free to come on in. The door swings open
my God.
and slams just like that.
What a fuckhead.
Everybody jumps. Some fell off his stool.
That woke me up.
Rather than asking Karen where she's been, the whole group goes, "You woke up, son."
I don't even care about them. No offense.
We'll talk later. He just leans back against the wall and goes back to sleep.
Oh gosh, you.
Would you like tea and juice as well and breakfast?
Yeah, I'd love a round of everything.
Perfect. Be right back. She
So-
runs off to go get.
Just have to ask, did Nom Nom find you?
Nom went to look for me.
Yeah. We've been trying to poke around to find you, too, as we've been trying to deal with other things.
I see that you did really well sitting here at the breakfast table looking for me.
Oh, we tried.
Okay, excuse them for needing to sleep longer than 4 hours.
We also were
Did
dealing with
had other things.
a horde of Habiti.
Do you know what those are? They're creepy things. They steal your mouths if you're not careful.
What
What's
is
the
this
name?
terribly written note?
First one.
Nom nom.
That's Nom Nom. You asked Nom Nom went to look for me?
Yeah, there's your answer. Don't get killed.
We tried, but he tried to.
That girl. Yeah, that's a mystery to myself.
Yes, he tried.
Well, we're glad you're back. Did you have an adventure?
No. Where were you? You didn't discuss adventure there. Wouldn't call getting kidnapped an adventure, but like,
Yeah,
who kidnapped you?
yeah,
Like, who do we need to beat up? Why does Rachel duck? Oh, you were eating? I thought you were like. Sorry, I feel like we've
She
been
about
kidnapped.
spewed whatever she ate. too.
Hiding, so I thought, oh damn, Rachel's hiding. Sorry.
Which one was you?
This one is found.
Okay, give me
Oh.
you. I gotta put you in. Put you in.
That's what she said.
Do you know who kidnapped you? I do. Would you like to hear the saga of my disappearance?
Yes.
Share
Wait.
the tale.
I'm gonna go down the stairs now.
The door slam woke her up, and she's like, "Oh, I better go see what that is."
Yeah.
Here's the door slam. Oh, Allie's back.
It's back.
What up, Nala? Okay, the story of my disappearance. This one time, I had band camp, and there was a goat in a mailbox.
In a mailbox or and a mailbox?
In a
what's
mailbox.
band
In a mailbox.
Or a mailbox.
In a mailbox.
Or a mailbox, Yvain asked as she starts passing out the bowls of.
What's band camp or a mailbox?
Yes.
That's a good question, and you might find out later. So, what actually happened is I got kidnapped by the shit asshole son, which I refer to as Princess Shithead, of the ambassador. I think was yes,
The son is princess.
the son is Princess Shithead. The ambassador who hit on me that said no to sir, that got me locked in prison, hired his shithead son, aka Princess Shithead, and his gang of friends, Tiny Teddy Bear and Emo Boy.
Hold on. Tiny
Those aren't their names. That's what I called them. Because their names aren't important to me. Emo is in this world.
It was a description I gave her.
It's a description of how he looked. Emo Boy. Kidnapped me so that said shithead ambassador could do whatever. I was in a ye old studio apartment. AKA like a one-room cabin. I got chained to a chair. Tied to a chair. I got myself out. It's a interesting story. I don't know how to put that in words. But then when I left, I was talking to myself in my head, like you do sometimes. Turns out it wasn't myself, but a goddess.
I can't write this fast.
So it's like a fun time. You'll have a reenactment later, aka a video that will come out.
Please
a
check out the
goddess in
YouTube
your
channel
head?
later for the full.
Yeah, please check the list local YouTube channel for your showing later. And so yeah, so I talked to a goddess, and she what? Oh yeah, the card from here. And I learned some interesting stuff about myself and how I pertain to what our adventures are going forward.
Wait, what goddess?
Sabes?
I mean, do you know? Sorry.
Full name.
There we go.
Just your first full name.
Oh, the rest of my name is Windsword. Windsword. Okay,
Okay.
I'm helping.
So where
Clan
were we
Windsword.
at? Oh yeah, the goddess that was I got my own self.
Mm-hmm.
She told me some stuff about how I'm supposed to, how I/our church club is supposed to help the world, and then also there's a cult.
World?
Yeah, there's a cult that's trying to do some shit. I don't know yet, but they're causing issues. What I did learn is that the shithead and shithead princess shithead, are not involved in said cult, which I was like a little sad about. So I was like, great, we can take you down, or take the cult down, but no. Other than that, I'll keep you informed as we go along because it's kind of complicated and I don't really know how to explain right now. I'm kind of still.
I still just have one question. What is the name of the cult? I need this cult now.
I don't know the name of the cult. I just got
Did
told.
you give the cult a name? You don't have to tell me it now.
Didn't we take down Colt already?
You took down a faction.
I got
Faction
the
is a
cult
small
is causing
portion.
issues.
Right.
The ambassador's not part of it.
So I don't think we're done with these Habiti.
Probably not.
Can I just have one request? Can you give the cult a full name? Thanks.
So yeah, so
And can I join the cult at some point?
no,
No, not hell, Kara.
You don't want.
Depends on what their cult is.
They're gonna turn you into a Habiti. You wanna be a Habiti? You
Well,
steal
it's
my
like-
house, so help me, I kick you ass.
It's like
I kick you out.
I'm fine with being possessed.
It's not really possession. They just kick your soul out and take your body.
They can have my body.
Fine, I kick your body.
okay. Any woozy woozy. So it was an adventure that I plan to never have again. We're glad.
I
I
hope
think most
also-
people that get kidnapped don't stand on it. So
Cal, at some point we need to go talk to your cousin because the ambassador's bad news, and I got proof of it.
Alright. Which ambassador is this?
The ambassador for the city.
What's the name?
I don't fucking
Ebert.
remember his name.
Ebert something.
I call him shithead.
It's
Legit.
Ebert.
Go to the princess and be like,
Ebert
that's for sure.
Brunenville.
how do you spell that? Ebert.
Hello, Nikki. Here.
In your
You had this already.
Oh yeah.
You had this already.
Ron Advil, the dwarf ambassador, he hit on me. He's the whole reason I was in jail because I said, no, little sir.
No, Georgia.
And he, yeah,
It's my nose.
that's a boundary.
Just a Drusilla.
Obviously, none of us pay attention to who it's important.
I read them, but I don't remember them now. Like,
But yeah, so he's the reason I was in jail, and then Nala kidnapped me from jail.
That's the gods and
At
goddesses.
least a nice kidnapping that way, but yeah, so we probably need to let your cousin, aka Clooney, know that she's got a bad ambassador on hands.
He's not the only ambassador that's bad.
Yeah, what's been happening since I've been gone? Because
Oh,
I told
Bert.
my story.
Well,
Okay,
were
no,
you
no,
there when
okay,
the
wait,
fire
wait.
happened at the place? Or were you guys gone before then?
The fire has
somebody tell us what we're
We
gonna
got-
do this. 1, 2, 3. Notice goes not it. I just want to make sure that you know that you're the only one reciting our adventures.
Okay.
Dun,
What
dun.
I remember is we went back to the town and we were going to sleep. And then I woke up in a cabin. Which I was told was multiple days later. So
So you don't remember getting to the town and us going to the house that we slept in the first time?
No, that's what I'm saying is like after we
So
defeated
to
the.
sleep in that house.
You remember going to sleep in the house?
Yeah, we went to
Okay.
sleep in the house.
Didn't
Was it
we
on
wake up when the
fire
house
when
was
you left?
burning?
Yeah.
We woke up outside that
Oh,
house.
we
were
did they
just-
start out a fire? The people that kidnapped you start the fire in the house that we were sleeping in.
I'm wondering.
They
Then how? Why would they? Did they take us outside?
But remember the Habiti? That was the cat.
Yeah.
have you seen any like little black crystals around?
Yes.
Yeah.
They were sewn in our clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got some of those like strapped to my body. Apparently, it makes you forget bad memories.
Right. Yeah, we knew that.
Okay, so they're the people that did that to me, aka they're the
They
ones
were
that gave it to you. They
Why did they pull
attacked
us
us.
out and burn it down?
They attacked. I don't know. They kidnapped me. They attacked you guys. You maybe tried to protect me. I honestly have no idea. They didn't give me great details. I was being sassy as per usual.
Like right.
Why did they pull us to the house?
I don't know.
I
They
don't know.
start the fire.
We just don't remember getting
Okay.
out.
Because of
Well,
the crystals.
No,
that
you do
were
not
coming
remember
out.
getting out.
Right. But we don't remember because they put the crystals, but they did burn it.
So did we get ourselves out?
No.
Or did somebody else?
I don't know.
Or did the cat save us?
No.
That creepy cat woman.
It wasn't the cat either.
Okay, so you
What
guys
if
were in
it-
a burning house. You
So
were
you
in a
know,
burning
we were-
house.
We woke up outside the house, all of us, with those beads in our clothes. And we found the beads after, but we were outside the house with it burning, and everyone in the town was starting to wake up and come and put out the fire. We woke up to them starting to put out the fire of the house we were in.
And then there was a cat.
And then the cat that creepily followed us turns out to be a creepy old lady who wasn't an old lady, but a Habiti who stole my mouth, by the way. So I wasn't even able to help fight. That was kind of fun.
Stole your mouth?
Yeah, she stole my mouth.
She just had like this, like just skin, like mouthless. Was if you were going to find mouth.
It was creepy as frig.
Yeah.
I,
And then she
I
They
made
gave her a
fun.
lot of shit
Then
about
she
it.
left us alone mid fight to go make potions.
Couldn't do anything.
Because apparently
It
we
wasn't
don't
so much
have a
she
mouth
left;
that
she was
can't fight.
behind a chair in the bar.
We were all being brutally slaughtered, and she's over there just doing
Chin thing.
potions.
Doing it.
I like how I said she's only telling it.
Right, I really love this. Really, like, Nix is the only one telling me, but everybody's adding commentary.
We have the details. She just conveniently
So
leaves out.
basically, they fought because I couldn't blow the freaking lady up with more fire, so my mouth's gone. So I end up like just chilling, making some potions, trying to make us some healing stuff. Because everyone is getting beat up like frick.
That took 4 hours.
Healing potions would take 4 hours. Yeah.
We did kill her.
Okay, I want to put in a request so that if I ever get kidnapped again, I want a thing that straps to my arm that ejects like my dagger so that it's into my hand, because that would have been really nice to have since I was strapped down.
They didn't take your dagger away from you?
So
They did, but I want it to be like a small blade so it can
What?
and like I want it
You know,
to be
like an ink.
you and I
Like
can work on
Wolverine?
my tinkering.
Yes, right.
well, that's like in his that's like in his hand. I want it not to be in my skin,
Oh yeah, no,
but
like
like
between his knuckles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but like something that's like
No,
on
no,
my
no,
arm.
She wants
That
a
this
divide.
world knows
Wait,
Wolverine.
Did you watch Angel?
No.
And Angel.
You watch Buffy, but not.
Yeah, the world knows a lot.
Okay, I don't blame you on that one.
But
But he has like
Anyways,
he has where he
we'll,
goes like this.
we'll discuss later,
and
and,
then
I'll
there's
probably
stakes in
I'll
his
find
hand,
some
there's a
type of
mechanism
like
here,
spell or
and
something that can hide it
strapped
from
his
other
arm,
people's
hidden
view.
by his
Okay.
sleeve.
well, we'll talk. We'll
Okay,
talk.
because
Okay.
I needed to get out of that situation faster than I did. But anyways, keep going.
Yeah.
You
So
guys,
basically, we ended up finding this thing. We had a night. By the way, where is Nighty?
He
Did
went.
we discuss that?
No.
Did he go back to the castle?
finish the
We'll
story.
finish
And
the story.
So we had this guy that was creepy. He ended up buying me a bunch of notebooks. He ended up basically pushing her into the fire, and she went.
Are we talking shit or are we not?
Yeah, it was fun, and the whole town was absolutely sick. Like people were about to die, kind of sick.
Like
It was great.
deathly ill. What did they have?
It was
like, the
called
plague?
D&D vid.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
had,
we
they
called
had
it
the
D&D
bid.
then.
Plague.
The COVID,
Yeah.
but D&D vid.
I don't know what COVID is.
We don't know we don't know how else to explain
Like
it.
the bubonic
So-
plague.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
but
bad
yeah.
plague that
I
basically
have
was trying
heard
to kill
of
people.
bubonic plague before.
Basically,
you
all of us just got really, really sick, as in we were fine, and then our energy levels just dropped really far. And then once you started evacuating your various orifices, then you basically were down for the down.
There's a
Thea
lot of
started to
there
come
was a
down
lot
with
of
it,
one
too.
evacuation.
Shit yourself to death?
And
Well,
I
it wasn't
think
just
only
that
one
end, but
person, or one or two people
How
that
many
died
people died?
past week.
actually, the most recent count was in the teens.
Oh, okay. At first, there were
But
no
Thea didn't
deaths.
die. She recovered.
Because I had started to become affected by this.
These demons.
So we
Sounds
had
like
a fight.
You guys had almost a worse time than I did.
Yes, and that ended with a giant fight at the temple.
With a lot of those lovely
Why-
little Habitis.
Why were you fighting at the temple?
that's where the
That's
Habitis.
where they were. In the
Which I kind
so
of want to
whatever-
go and double check that there's nothing else going on at that temple. Like, see if the healing people are back.
They are, or they were as of this morning.
I kind of want to check in, especially since we were having a little bit of a mystery with that temple and a certain like healer whose head healer.
He was one of the people you
Oh, we nicked him. Okay.
Oh, and we figured out who attacked the Cleo.
Who's clean?
oh the
Cleo.
heart lady.
It's not
Crystal
Nilar.
Heart Lady.
Remember that
Cleo
paper that
of
was
the crystal
found that had
part.
that emblem?
plan. Yeah,
So we
exactly.
checked in with them. Come to find out, the boyfriend who was the
Fiance.
fiance. By the way, the head guy of this facility, he hates
Chester.
him. Thinks he's completely awful.
He was
Gives him
just
different
mess.
names all the time.
Why is it Chester?
Oh no, you were talking
The,
about
boy,
fiance.
the fiance, it turns out he's a total douchebag.
Chester.
And he
Chester.
went and had these guys attack her, but didn't want her hurt, but didn't really think about how attacking her could hurt her.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But they're supposed to just scare her.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Cleo and Chester are not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
Canceled.
Didn't you just say
Not
Chester
Cleo.
attacked, like, had people attack?
No, sorry.
Cleo?
What was the dimension 20?
Dina.
Dina.
Dina and Chester
Oh,
are
yeah,
no
yeah,
longer
sorry.
together.
I got confused. with
Yeah.
them.
And Chloe and Chester were never together?
Oh, yeah,
right.
Chester,
No,
I
Chester had
Chester-
Cleo.
Chester just had
Cleo
Van
attacked.
attack Cleo.
Yes.
Because he
Hmm.
was salty about her wanting to open a
So,
shop in
He
town.
thought they would
They
take
would
away
go.
from D20 specifically.
I
Yeah.
yeah. Cleo was opening a shop. I thought she just had a
She
heart.
was-
She
she-
Cart
Yeah.
for
She
shop.
was
Talked to
talking about
Dina.
opening
They had
a
been
pop
talking
up.
about Cleo opening a shop in
No,
town.
but Cleo left. She like gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought she left after we got her cart back.
Yeah.
Well,
she
yeah,
did,
because she got
but-
attacked.
But before that, it was a discussion.
Yeah,
so
because
because of the discussions, because of the discussion that they two had as friends, the fiance was mad, thinking that he wasn't going to be able to get any more money because
was
Yeah,
a
he
trophy
doesn't work.
husband.
He was a
Trophy
trophy
husband.
fiance.
How do you know what trophy fiance sounds like?
Trophy husband. That's what I'm trying to be. They were.
He was,
He
Do
was
we have trophies in this world?
Yes.
yeah.
Well, whatever the word is.
He was basically
We're coining it.
living with
We're coining
her for the money.
No, I'm just gonna hold your hand to hold you through this trying time of us telling you this story.
Let's see.
I was just gonna offer you some.
You have tracked all of this, right? It makes perfect sense.
Whoa.
Timeline wise and everything.
So here's what I got. You woke up, burning building. You weren't in it. You had black crystals on you that made you forget. There was a cat that you think might have saved you, but you don't know. But then the cat was actually an old lady, but she wasn't actually an old lady. She was something that I don't remember the name of.
Habiti.
Habiti. That's not
Sounds
a
like
zombie, but like a dead
It's
person.
like it's the entity.
It's a
in-
possessed
Yes,
body,
but,
basically.
but when they
Okay.
possess it, they kick out the human soul. So
Okay.
then they're dead, but they're not
So
dead.
you killed the Habiti,
Mhm.
and
That
then
one.
you came back to town, and the town was sick.
No,
Yes.
we were at the Shattered Monk when we had dealt with the Habiti.
Yeah, sorry,
to
Les.
We came back to.
So
Oh, yeah,
you
that's
came
right,
back
because
to
one of the
town
heads-
with the cat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
That
know
you
it was
didn't
a.
know was a
Right.
woman
Followed
that
it.
was a Habiti.
But we'll be checking people's auras from now on too for magic to make sure there's not magic
Okay.
surrounding
That
them.
was
Just
our
hanging
bad.
it up in the
Okay,
fireplace.
okay. So we're
And we met a knight named Nighty, but he's gone. We don't talk about him.
okay.
We don't talk about Christmas.
That's my lines, not yours.
I've been gone, so. Oh no!
Yeah, she's been trying to replace you a little bit, and I kind of
Trying to replace.
you're
Then
saying
Nom
exactly
Nom.
much better.
Then Nom Nom went to find you.
And
As
apparently,
letter
I
A.
didn't find
After
you.
the Habiti?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
but before the plague
Yes.
Yes.
and before
the other battle with
the
Habitis.
other battle of a bunch of Habitis
At the temple.
At the temple that's corrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when did the fiance to one person and not the other conversation happen?
Before the temple?
Before the temple.
Just yeah.
So while people were sick,
Yeah.
you just had this side combo.
We found out that people were sick.
Because we went to the
and we
healing
went to the
potion.
temple and nobody was there. So then we decided to go towards Krusk.
Yeah.
And there was a line of people because they were all sick, of course.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And
We're
so
gonna
we
come
went
back and
to
figure
the
this out.
dimension store thinking maybe people had stopped in there for crystals for healing.
Which
And that's
they
when we
had.
talked to Dina. Yeah, because her store was
We were
almost wiped out.
multitasking.
And we
Yeah,
talked
we
to
was
Dina,
making
and then
shots and doing multiple things.
Right, you were really multitasking when you were handling all of this and also looking for me.
Yeah.
At that point,
Everyone
I'm not
was
looking
looking
for you.
for you, and you were never there. That's not our fault.
Did you ever try looking somewhere new?
No.
Ever
Well,
branch
by the time we were had left the Shattered Monk to go to the temple, Namnan had already left to go look for you.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's only
Let's
been like
put it
2
this way.
days.
Yeah, it's only been about
If
2
Nom
days.
Nom had found a clue as to
This
where
made it sound like it was multiple days the other one.
Hey, but you have those black things, the crystals that they
Yeah.
made you forget. You didn't know how.
See, that's made it sound like I've been there for like almost a week or something.
well,
They lied.
here's the thing.
I
If
have in
Nom
my
Nom had
notes.
found a clue or something as to where you were, he did not share it.
Well,
So
he
we had
definitely didn't
absolutely no
find
way of
me,
knowing.
So I had to rescue myself.
I tried to be a bitch, but it was like one person versus many people.
Right? We had
And
no
you
idea
guys
where to
did
even
so
begin.
great without me.
I
Uh-huh.
was
No,
I was unsupported by splitting us up. I'd like to note that. I tried to split us up multiple times to get away from
Had
the
issues with
happened.
being split up.
Hence what I'm saying right here.
Okay. I
We
think
do not.
So
split
no,
up.
we did not come look for you yet.
Okay.
It's on our list.
That was today's.
Yes, we were
list.
just
I'm
waking
so
up
glad
from
I
having
checked
a
off
fight
today's
yesterday.
to-do list by
Thank you.
coming.
Day's free now.
It's done. Start over. What are we doing left?
We gotta
We
talk.
have breakfast now.
It was served to you while you were all talking.
Oh, okay.
I've been eating.
That was
In the
literally like,
breaks.
every time she
Yeah.
commented, she was
Starting
like placing
life.
stuff down.
It's food.
So, but we finished 2 of our tasks.
Yeah.
No, they're all done now.
Yeah.
No.
And I'm gonna try.
Yeah, no, they're all done. I've decided.
I mean, you
No.
could still go talk to Aurelia just to like find out what she found out. Because she had people investigating the temple after.
Because we said that we found out who done the cart and we
Mhm.
found out who did the crops.
Did
So
you
the
ever think
temple
maybe it
was
went
the other
down?
I did,
What went down?
but we have to like
The devil was down in the
here, and I can't go back there unless they work. So that's my mission.
Okay.
Wait, we figured out who vandalized the temple?
Yes, that was the kids.
Wine goes and I focus better.
What?
That's how you guys
Sorry,
found out that
never
bad
mind.
stuff was going on at the temple.
tangent.
Nana, where are we with this list
The
of
whole
stuff that I
table
jumped
just
into?
I
Pretty
thought we
much
all took
completed
them.
all of it.
I did not take
So
focus.
now we need to talk to Les.
I don't know if there's enough. We can just make it loud.
Oh yeah, now her last name is Ellis. It was Millar.
Okay.
Ellis.
I do need to
Apparently,
check
Deanna
around the
needs to,
shops since people are getting
Look,
better.
I watched the videos.
Hey, children.
I haven't watched any of them, so you're doing better.
Children.
Yes.
Your main goal for today was to find me, correct?
We've done that.
That's done.
Done.
Other things you needed to do was figure out this sketch temple because you haven't figured out that whatever they're doing about not healing people yet.
No, we killed him.
I think we figured it out because we were being controlled by the Hibitis.
And he was making them, I think, is part of it.
Okay, so we don't have anything else to do.
We got to talk to Les and tell him we finished the.
No,
Unless
we
he
should go
knows.
talk to Aurelia about the temple.
Yes.
So that would probably finish up that one completely. And then we could
Then
talk to
talk
Les.
to Les.
Let's complete it.
But we gotta talk to Aurelia because we talked.
She wanted to
She
have.
just
Amy
made a
was
point.
having
She
stuff
wanted to have
investigated.
more experienced
Aurelia's the
people.
queen, right?
But y'all, I do need
Great. I also
We
need
need
to
to
talk to the
discuss-
queen
That's
because
fine. And then we can come
I'm
back
gonna
and talk
give
to
you-
Les because he's not
What?
here, obviously, right now.
Yo,
It is
Ooh,
not for me.
yo.
I just want to point that out.
Okay, I'm gonna pass you this
New
fake
task.
note. It's just our old noticing, but this is the letters that prove the ambassador told his son to kidnap me and paid him 3 gold, which I of course took off of him.
Only 3 gold.
600.
Oh,
Sorry.
I was gonna say three
yo, I
doesn't
was
sound
gonna
like a
go
lot.
easier and be like, you
So-
are worth more. You should have asked for more.
300 gold. 300 gold.
Oh wow, there's glitter over here too.
It's from old days.
The chair recognizes Sister Nix.
I do know I need to restore some of my supplies, so I need to go through the shops on our way to go see Aurelia, please.
That's not. Do you know what the city looks like? It's not really on our way.
I know what it looks like,
Can't
and I
we
know it's
stop
not-
after
the
we
way
talk to
after?
her?
We shop
Out
after.
I need to double check a few things.
You can double check them when we get done with whatever.
I need to
We
double check
are-
on the way. So how about I meet you at Aurelia's?
I thought we weren't
We're
splitting
Not
up.
splitting up.
We are
I need to go to
over.
the shops
I-
first
you can
because
pick
it's
it.
not an option.
It's gonna be an option.
It has to not be an option
Oh my god. Why are we fighting about shopping?
Okay, I'm gonna take my fake.
because I have other duties to double check.
Go do your duties. Do your duty. Do your duty.
You know what?
Dude, you're
Let's
just
split the party. Go ahead. We'll figure it out.
It's okay. It's safe to split right now.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
I might go ahead and go with her just so that we're not by ourselves. If that's okay.
That sounds fine with me. I have nothing to
Because
hide.
I feel
with
like we
you.
shouldn't be by ourselves, even though I
Nothing
think
to hide
everything's-
with you.
But you have stuff to hide with the other people.
Yeah.
Suspicious.
I'm talking to you later.
Figured I would look for a few things.
And
that I
she
need for
wonders
some
why I behave the way I behave.
That's supposed to be going to.
I'm still working on whether I should trust you or
I
not.
can't get it, so she'll have to.
I
come
will let
get it to
Aurelia
know
make
what's
the
gonna
decision.
happen.
make
Oh well, that's fine. Go ahead, please. Let Aurelia make the decision of whether you should trust her
I was
cousin
trying
or
not
not.
to do that.
That's fine.
I don't know.
So you're going by
all right,
yourself?
team. Let's
Wait,
break.
you're
2
untrustworthy.
people going off. The rest of us going to the queen.
Turtle Club.
I love the like after like.
I can wait for anybody to put their hands
Okay.
in.
Go Turtle Club!
Um,
Uh-huh.
if anybody else is confused about these heroes, you're not alone. Anyway,
Wow, narration.
Yes.
Okay. So
all right. So we'll start with the larger group that went to the palace first.
okay.
Doesn't sound right.
Everybody's
Basically everybody but Nick.
Off to see
No.
the queen.
She going with
The
Claire.
wonderful queen. Off to see the queen.
What are they called? Thea and I.
Huh?
Is it only Thea and I that are
Mr. B.
splitting off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. B.
Excuse
What?
me.
That's what they call the cameras in Big Brother, Mr. B.
Oh, I didn't know that actually.
Oh, I got it.
Big
That's
talking to
it.
him.
Oh, now there
He
is
told
an
me
A.
I got it.
Anyway, I just felt like
I am looking for
Or
something
something
with a red
Z.
ribbon.
no, she
And
missed
type.
Just to
Okay.
double check and make sure there's nothing going on my side.
To
What?
the
We need to look
queen.
for a few supplies
see the
for.
queen.
Are you seeing
Son.
the wizard?
Yeah.
So, and I know, like,
You can follow
pretty
me on the
sure
road.
some of them I can find in nature.
You,
some of them I can't.
The
So,
4 of you that went with her.
I'm hoping to maybe purchase.
Uh,
How much we can purchase,
three-
and I don't.
Sorry, the 3 people that went with.
See, that's kind of where I'm at. is I
I'll
feel like
wait.
I need to
Guys!
get healing potions.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Good lord.
Yeah, who else wants to focus on me? I gave them some, but
People watching this are going to be like, that's 37 conversations. What the fuck?
there's not even 37 people.
Oh my god, guys, we stopped being quiet so that Rachel could talk to us and you went off on a tangent.
Mistress B.
At most, we could have 7 conversations.
Please talk to us, Dungeon Master.
Dungeon mommy.
Okay, since she was doing a song, the people who are with her can add a +2 for inspiration for an hour or so.
Do I
Missed it. What
inspire
was the
myself?
song?
It was off to see the wizard, except off to see the queen. Off to see the queen, the wonderful queen.
Wait, what am I adding?
Let's
do
inspiration.
Do I inspire myself or
Less.
not?
You always inspire yourself.
Well, I know that, but I don't get a con.
No, because somebody was selfish.
Can I have a thingy?
It's not selfish.
Color would you
You'll
like?
find
What
out
would you
in
put it on?
time.
Surprise.
On the.
Yeah,
It'll be
drink
like
your
purple and green.
bubbly
Okay.
juice.
If not, I have other colors.
When you get to the gates of the manor house, basically, there's one guard station there. State your business.
Cal, do not knock
As in,
on the guard's helmet.
raise my arm and knock on the.
We would like to speak to Queen
Aurelia.
Aurelia. We have some information that we need to pass along, and she wanted some updates on something that our group handled for her or handled for the town.
Alright. Oh, you. Yeah, go on in.
Hi.
Pushes the
It's
door
me.
open.
You are the
No Swifties.
No, that's too
Two of them.
expensive.
Alright, did you walk in? The grounds in front of the manor as you walk up the drive are a very bright green today. And everything as far as like the forest beyond looks very lush, and you can hear in the distance a very light sound of like a river running. It's just very tranquil in this area for some reason.
Beautiful.
Is that important to write down?
Nah, not really, but just letting them know.
Scene, setting the scene.
Singing the vibes, and here you go.
Yeah. All right. So do we keep moving towards the queen?
To the manor house, yeah.
All right. Moving on up to the manor house.
Can't inspire them more than you've already inspired.
I know, but I
And
just
then
like
plus
to
4
say-
inspiration. Just keep singing.
Just keep singing.
Just keep singing.
We just
Singing, singing, singing.
Get up to the front door, and you're just looking at two guards that look very over the shit.
Sup, guardies?
How may I help?
Yes, we need to talk to Queen Aurelia. We have information on the plague. What?
multiple things.
On information on multiple things that she should be informed of, and this is her cousin. Nephew?
Right.
Nephew?
No.
I don't remember. What
Cousin.
Which one of these guards has a dent in their helmet?
The one on the right. Who's just glaring at you so hard.
I just lift my arm up, and I would imagine he would die.
You see him put his hand on like the hilt of his sword.
And I just scratch the back of my head.
On what?
No, with my hand.
Oh.
Why my hand? That's why my arm went.
Oh, you just. Oh.
I got it.
Very
Just
funny.
keeping a very strong hold on the hilt right now. And the other one's like, all right, you can pass, go into the parlor. It's the second door on your right.
Okay.
Look at Pasco.
Okay,
Nothing. And
All right. Going in.
stop making
Second door on the right.
Oh, H-A-B-I-T-I,
We need to
like habit.
Nope. You can literally just
How about how I spelled it? Thank you.
walk into the parlor. They already directed you where to go. so.
Okay.
You walk into the room. It's done up in mostly blues and teals and golds. Everything is of a very fine quality fabric, or even like the wallpaper that's up is also very. It all looks like it's like a high quality cloth fabric sort of deal.
Oh, she just told. Okay.
She's just describing the room.
Just
to us.
describing the room a little bit. There are two love seat style, antique looking. Did I say love seats already?
Yeah.
Okay. And 4 other chairs that are very high back armchairs.
Okay.
And there's also a large marble fireplace that is already lit.
Is the queen already in this room?
No, she's not in the room currently.
She will come in. So I say we take a seat till the queen comes, and then obviously we jump up immediately.
They just stand.
You can stand if you want to. I was just making a joke.
You have to kneel. Like jump
I
up.
was say fall to your knee.
Jump up and then fall completely down.
This isn't Catholic school
Which you like.
or mass.
That would be yes. What's that?
Okay, so we said sit or stand wherever in the room waiting for the thing. Can I do a perception check on the room and see if there's anything that we need to know about it that might be scary?
Yeah.
That might be scary.
What's the need for feet?
I got 11. Do I add
I think
anything to
nothing.
this? I don't even know anymore.
It's on your sheets. And since all the skills are in alphabetical order,
Are they really?
So I got a 13.
Okay. So when you take a better look around the room, you can see like little figurines. Like someone's taken the time to make this look like the most posh area that they can with like little statues, and you see a few of them have like jewels where like eyes should be.
Interesting.
Hmm. And then you don't know if they're inherently magical, but most of the gems in this world seem to have.
So what I'm getting from this is those little figurines might be watching us through the crystals. That's what I'm getting from your talk over here. Maybe I'm
just saying that
perceiving
that's-
crazy things.
I'm just saying that that's
Have
that's
The
what you
hills
see in
have
the.
eyes.
Interesting.
Never
Okay.
looked at a porta
Otherwise,
the same.
the only other things that you would really notice is there's a tapestry on the far back wall. It looks like it's probably a rendering of the queen's original family. So like her and her 4 sisters and her 3 sisters and her mother and father.
Okay. I was hoping it would be a family tree. I'm gonna go look at it, but it's
No.
just like a
Not in this.
family portrait.
It wouldn't be here. It'd be in the Decurio Palace, where they originally grew up.
Mm. Okay, we wait for the queen then.
It takes roughly 10-15 minutes before Aurelia finally like. You would expect her to maybe be moving semi-quick, knowing that people are like waiting on her, but she just comes in the room like this is an everyday.
Occurrence.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, if you're a queen, everybody runs on your time.
Mm-hmm.
Well said. Cal and your other friends whose names escape me, welcome back.
Wow, she doesn't remember us.
Oh, I remember Hell, of course. The rest of you, sorry.
Quite alright.
Okay.
It's okay.
I mean, you're queen of quite a large area. It's completely fine. As a reminder, my name is Allison. You helped me get my stuff back after I was thrown in jail.
Right,
wrongly.
right. You weren't. She wasn't with you though at the battle.
No, she was not.
I've been kidnapped.
Yeah, that's part of the reason we're here.
We'll lead with
Like-
that one.
Okay, we'll lead with that.
Since
I
we're
was
on.
kidnapped by the son of your ambassador,
Ebert. Quite the
Ebert Braunville, and I have a letter to prove it. I have some letters between him and his son, where he pays his son 300 gold to kidnap me because I said no to him, and also that's why I got thrown in jail, is because he was advancing on me, and I said no, sir. And no is a no where I come from, or no is a sentence where I come from, and he did not like that sentence, so he had his son kidnap me to do whatever, to keep me locked down so he could do whatever to me.
I'll need you to hold for a moment. We need to take this in steps. Are you saying that Ebert is the reason that you were in prison?
Yes. He came on to me and I said no.
Who arrested you?
So assertively.
Some lackey of his.
Was it a guard or someone else?
No, where was this at?
Yeah, I don't think you would probably have that. It would have been.
No, I have it on here, I thought.
Sorry, I don't know why. What do you want me to go?
Yeah, a captain following following the ambassador's orders, who didn't ask any questions, just arrested me because he said to arrest me.
I'll need to investigate this, but thank you for bringing this to my attention. I'm sorry that you've gone through that.
It's cool. I took the 300 gold.
Cool.
I suppose I would have as well. Well, just so it's clear, I'll write you a pardon before you leave,
Thank
so
you
that
so
no one
much.
can arrest you.
I
for that.
I appreciate it tenfold because it was, it's not a fun adventure, but I did learn some things. So
Got a blanket on me.
everything has its reason.
Apparently it's winter.
Anyway, I do know that they have some more knowledge to impart on you from things that happened while I was gone. So Now that that's covered,
I actually have things I need to tell your group as well. Yes, I have had my chief counselors and our various mystics and healers basically scouring the grounds of the temple all overnight, clearing out any remnants of the people who were possessed. Unfortunately, the people that were already taken over did not make it. We had to end them. Their
Sounds
bodies
violent.
were
Sorry.
they were just bodies. They would have eventually shut down. There was nothing left to save. It was a trying night for sure.
I can imagine.
It appears that they might be with what we're assuming to be, I hope is only maybe a cult of some sort. We're not sure yet. They have a symbol, but we're not sure that we necessarily recognize it. Do you have a drawing of it? One of the people I had looking into it has all the documentation from that, so I can direct you to them and you can discuss it with them at a later time. But I am worried that this has spread beyond these borders.
based on some knowledge I had coming back from my kidnapping, it has. The cult is more widespread.
How did you find out about this?
I
Is
thought-
Ebert involved in that as well?
No. I was informed, sadly, he's not involved in the cult. Made me sad that we couldn't take him and the cult down together. I thought I was talking to myself, and I ended up talking to a goddess who's currently not known to this world. So it was interesting knowledge.
Your friend and your little group, and bringing the deities to us.
Oh, we forgot to tell you that part.
Oh yeah, we saw it.
Oh, the goddess let me know to ask you guys about that. I just had forgotten to
Oh, I forgot we saw a goddess.
do that, but
Of everything we went through, that was the minor portion. That's fine.
she
Um,
it's called interact with the goddess minor. Wow, you're gonna get smited, sir.
I'll need to pray to Serrano later on your behalf. I just need to make a note of that.
But she did. The goddess I talked to did inform me that the gods, there are some on the side of the cult, but a majority of them are not.
The blood just like drains from her face as you said that.
Yeah, she didn't tell me who, and I don't know how we'll find out, but it did seem like it was going to be an overarching issue.
That's
Dun story club.
less exciting news, I suppose, than I was hoping for.
Yeah, sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
Your bear?
Bearer. Anyways, any other information?
The temple has been we've spoken to all of the healers that are still left. The healer who had been in charge was the one that was leading the proceedings when you took them down. Obviously, he has already been dealt with, and everybody else who yes,
Glazed.
and everybody else who survived or basically all of the other healers that weren't involved in that were down with the illness that swept the city.
They got the D&D then. Rachel, give yourself an inspiration joke.
I always do. Anyway,
But she doesn't give you any.
That's the story of my life.
She doesn't give you any.
Oh, sweet Paul.
Well,
Though he was very sweet to me one time. We'll see if it happens again.
that one time.
Okay, so the healers that were involved were actually already sick,
yes.
and the head healer has been as far as I've been told.
Beat-headed.
It sounds to me as though the issues at the temple, which I didn't know about until your group brought it to our attention through various missives and also the visiting person from my court that I had with you for a few days, but is now assigned to other tasks. It's
Now we
important
know.
to me that you're safe. I will
She
occasionally
infiltrated
assign you
our group.
people.
With 90.
I told you so.
You're
not
there. She's just out there shopping.
You're on your
I
little
knew
errands.
Buy the shiny things. Keep mouth shut.
That's okay. It went over me.
And I was like, at first I thought it was hell because she made a noise over there, and I was like, her?
Oh, I was
She
making noise because I was
infiltrated?
laughing.
No, Hell has been with Cal for many years.
Yeah,
Basically
that's
since
what I was
birth.
thinking.
Not quite that long.
Basically.
I know. I'm just
I
saying, I do
will-
remember a day before you arrived, but
Yeah, like literally just the day before.
The day before.
a fair few. Well, that's
That was much else
interesting.
good news.
Quite. I don't know what to. I'll have to address this at a different time.
It's a lot to take in.
Yes, it is. I sent a courier when people first started falling ill off to Laurel to see if they were experiencing similar things in her region of the kingdom. But I haven't heard back yet.
Who?
Laurel, my eldest sister.
Another cuz.
Interesting.
Yes.
So are
Rather
you
cousins.
wanting us to go find out?
No, we're not. Maybe. Not yet.
I mean, understandable.
I'm hoping I'll just hear back from her and that everything is fine, but I don't know how she'll take the aftermath of something like this. For instance, I took the time to go talk to the people who were in that temple and make sure that there shouldn't be anyone else who's doing anything nefarious to my country people.
Right.
But I don't know that Laurel will ask questions and will just maybe take a more harsher course. You know what she's like. Not quite as harsh as Lieta, but that's besides the point.
Interesting. Okay. Well, you know where we'll be at
Yes.
because you have people follow us.
I have people occasionally accompany you to assist you.
Okay.
New revelations. That'll be question 1 now.
The whole chapter.
Did the queen?
Are you from Aurora?
Aurelia?
Aurelia.
Have you forgotten my name?
It's not Aurora Borealis. It's Aurelia. She's your own
Just-
freaking cousin.
Calls our random ale.
Usually it pulls out a random ale.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no, it doesn't even start with an L.
All right. Well, thank you for bringing all of this to my attention, and I will get back to you as soon as I can with our next steps. I did hear that you were perhaps on some people's radars now. Your group. I've heard your names mentioned in the halls more than once.
Good or bad?
Time will tell.
Okay.
So, all I can tell you is to keep doing what you've been doing, righting wrongs and all that. But I have other queenly duties to attend to, so
Of course.
I don't need your sass, Cal.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I also don't need that, but thank you. I do appreciate it. It doesn't hurt to be bowed to every now and again. All right. Well, this has been a lovely talk.
Watched you too.
What'd she do?
Stabbed herself in the head. She's just like,
Well, since the attention's on her anyway, we'll switch over to the two that have gone shopping.
Like, you said I'm
Okay. I am. Me and my red ribbon hair are going shopping. Yay.
So you have to deal with you too?
Okay. So
Does it answer?
looking for the town here. So we are in the shops. You said you wanted to look for spell stuff first?
Yeah, I need
We're shopping.
adder's stomach, some powdered rhubarb leaf, some leaf of sumac, some lodstones. I think my stem of a plant with thorns the last time I just found that, luckily, where we were at. So that's more of a. But I know the adder stomach is probably something I'll need to purchase.
So maybe like a herb shop first?
Powdered rhubarb.
You know what? Let's take a quick 10-minute break.
Oh, something is in my eye.
Good. Megan's blind anyway.
Oh, yeah, that works out. We'll take a quick 10-minute break.
When we
I gotta get you a shave.
shops, but fast quick. And I need to roll when we get back for looking around. See if I can find what I need for.
we shall return. we're back.
Could be professional now. Professional
One
mouse
time-
clicker.
One time does that not make you
Yes, it
a
does.
professional? Okay.
You only,
Pretty sure
you're
that's
only
how it works
professional if you
in-
get paid for it.
Pretty sure I clicked it 1 or 2 other times. I'm just saying.
No. You're
No,
an amateur.
What do we
kid.
call them
Most
now?
times to make you a professional, you have to get paid to be a professional.
People who work the streets and are paid professionals.
Prostitutes?
Hookers?
Yeah,
Sex
they're
workers.
Sex workers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sex workers. The correct term is sex workers. It encompasses more people.
I actually watched a video where they said they were not sex workers, they were body enthusiasts.
No,
Oh, wow.
I mean they could be a body enthusiast, but that's not what.
Are they getting paid for that?
Yep. They're being paid as a
No, but
body
sex workers
enthusiast.
is an inclusive term that includes all kinds of sex work, which would
So
include
like
body
porn and
porn, OnlyFans, street.
Wow, this is a great piece of the stream.
Uh-huh.
It's important to be aware of the world. You do not,
Glad I
however,
clicked
have to
that
be
button
aware
right
of
now.
everything in the world. So,
Uh-huh.
now that we discussed that, here's what that means. Don't show it to people right now.
If
And
she had held that out there.
We have already gone with the other group to see what happened with Aurelia. So now we need to hit up Nyx and Thea and see what they are up to in the meantime.
So I'm going to roll my perception roll for us here in the streets, and I have a 11 with. Wait, it's perception. I got something for perception.
You have a +4.
Yeah. So I have 15.
Okay. The streets are busier than they have been since you all got back. Everybody's back to work. Again, several of them still look like they're recovering from the illness, but everybody's in a pretty good mood. You hear a lot of laughing, and what else are you wanting to notice, I guess? Let me.
I'm looking specifically for the ribbon icon that I'm supposed to be watching for to make sure that there's nothing I need to do Maggie side.
There's not anything in this particular area.
Okay. So I'll roll again later.
Yeah.
We move. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll roll again later.
Don't worry about it. It had nothing to do with you.
For now.
So, Nyx, there's a potion store, a magical supply store, and an herbalist that I think would probably be my best bet for getting. And you said you needed some potion supplies as well.
Yes.
So I think we should start there. Hopefully that should be able to get me the majority of what I need, if not all. Right? Outer stomach at one of those.
Yeah, the potion supply shop would probably be your best bet, or the butcher, the meat store.
Butcher.
I just named all of them, so I
I
don't
know.
know.
She's got the list.
The wise pig, maybe.
Okay.
It's on the
This
second
part's
page, I
up.
think.
Well, obviously the back of your hand is in
Yep, the wise pig.
What number is that?
That's 24.
Okay, that's
Okay. I feel like we should get some.
a TikTok video about prostitution.
Let's see. I definitely want to go to a
Just so like
candy store.
candy store.
Robin.
Okay.
No,
Okay,
Less
so
funny. will be-
let's start with Blight. Blink, Blight, and Beyond. That's the potion store.
So, all right. You make your way through the town and enter the shop. It's very much like it was the last time you saw it, in that there are sparkling white surfaces everywhere. Everything's made of marble or glass, and the potion vials are all arranged in specific rows in very ornate vials, and they're all labeled.
So is the shopkeeper around that I can walk up and ask? Or should I just walk around and
The shopkeeper you saw before is not here. The
Okay.
the small dwarf woman, but there is another shop worker there.
I just thought it might be easier to go ask instead of trying to read all the files.
Yeah. Certainly.
Okay. So
It's a human male behind the counter with glasses, and he's reading a book currently.
just Lodstone, powdered rhubarb leaf. Um, are you just gonna wander around for a minute?
Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering right now. I'm just unsure for sure what I want to grab.
Okay, well, I have a few specific items, so I'm gonna go ask if they have them instead of trying to find them. Hello.
Good day. He closes his book and sets it
Remember,
on
I
the
wrote.
counter. How may I assist you?
Well, I've got a couple of things I'm looking for. Would you, by chance, have any adder's stomachs?
Not
No.
here.
Okay.
I would suggest the butcher's, or there's a potion supply store in town.
Powdered rhubarb leaf?
We might have a small supply. I can check for you. We might have some of that in the back.
Leaf of sumac?
I think you're probably going to want to go visit the sister store of the potion supply store, because that's where a lot of what you're asking for is at.
Okay.
We do a lot of pre-made potions here,
Okay.
so that people don't.
So
have
more
to-
like Pixie's Pick. then. So would that be like Pixie's Pick then, right?
Yes.
So that would probably be the better one to go to then.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but could I?
Yes, ma'am.
How much would a healing potion be?
Well, that would depend. If you're looking for a minor healing potion, that would only be 2 gold. If you're looking for a potion of healing, that will be 6 gold. And if you're looking for a major healing potion, that would be 10 gold. Minor healing will only, for your own knowledge, minor healing potion, you're looking at a D6. For a potion of healing, you're looking for the D10. And for a major healing potion, D12.
Okay, but I was just thinking I could get a couple of the minor. I'd see. That would still give me. Yeah. Can I go ahead and get 2 minor healing potions?
Right? Walks out behind the counter, grabs a couple of green vials from the shelf and hands it to you.
Can I do that?
Take that, thank you.
Notes real quick.
I am going to get 2 major healings, 2 minor healings. And I wanted to see if they had one for what it's called. Wait,
I've never seen anything like this.
it was more maybe. Those are spells. There was one I read was for like helping protect.
Shield potion. That's we might not have that. I'll need to look in our stores real quick.
Okay.
That's one of our more specialty elixirs.
Okay. Well, if you have at least 3, that would be.
Okay, they'll set you back about 15 gold pieces apiece.
Hands you 15.
Okay. And there'll also be 14 for the other.
Okay.
Okay. Goes to the back of the store and does come back with a fairly ornate bottle that's circular in shape, except for the top part that's obviously set so you can like drink it like a flask. It's like a similar flask shape.
Okay.
This is the shielding potion. It will give you, for your own personal knowledge, it'll give you like a +4 on your AC.
Okay.
and it lasts for about an hour per swallow.
Okay. Hour per swallow.
Mhm.
What are you swallowing?
You're not here
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a disembodied voice.
per dose. Sorry, an hour per dose.
She's buying a potion.
I know, but she's the one that said it per swallow. Shield. Okay. Shield per swallow.
Okay. And then
What else do we-
you said heal the major was write it down.
D12.
Oh, that's right.
D12.
D6.
Should write that down.
I have 2 of those, and I have 2 minors, which
Or 6.
1d6.
Mhm.
okay.
The potion of healing is D10.
Yeah, none of them should be angels. I mean, you guys could be able to.
2 D10.
Right. So that's next door.
Wait. Okay, so major, minor, what was that?
Potion of healing.
Potion of healing.
It's like a general stitch you up kind of.
Make you get at least a little farther kind of thing. Yep.
Yep. It has a limited effectiveness comparatively to the other ones.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Are you ready to move on? I think
Yes.
I'm gonna find more of the stuff with the.
I do want to stop at the antique store that we passed on accident. I think 3. I lost my map. Map, where's more?
You said 3.
More
Map,
map.
where's the
Map.
map?
3 is just right around the corner because we're at
I can sing
11,
a song for the map to come.
and
out
I
of
want to
the
go
map.
to 12, which is next door too. So
I don't.
we can go to
remember it.
3 and then go back to Pixie's
Pixie stick.
Okay.
because that's the magical supplies, which probably will have more of like.
I'm thinking I might find some stuff to help tinker. I have a fish in a globe to still figure out myself, but I have a few things I need to build, like a wand. So
Okay.
I need to find a few items that I'm thinking the antique shop might have something for me to tinker with, and also might find some stuff for the dagger Allie was asking about.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's fine. We can wander around there for a minute, and then we can at least stop at Pixie's Pick, and then for the other item I was needing, they suggested the butcher.
Mm-hmm.
So let's run to the antique store real quick first.
Okay.
But I named the antique store.
So the antique store was Timeless Tinkers.
Yes. Thanks.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So do you just want to wander around? I mean, I'm gonna wander around because I'm not
Yeah.
really.
So I'm gonna wander and look around, and can I roll a perception to see if I can find any items that might help me make Allie's knife or my wand?
Yeah.
Wand. +4. 13.
You do find several, like a selection of belts that could maybe be used to like cinch things down if for like the arm thing. You also find what was obviously a locking mechanism for a door. You also find the makings of like someone was trying to do some sort of combustible item for possibly you've heard of it. It's not totally widespread here in Passis. The use of gunpowder is what they're calling it.
Mhm.
Yeah, to make like cannons and such. But the triggering mechanism that allows things to be fired. You did find one that seems to be fairly well put together. It's just they don't have like the outer casing or anything on it. So it could be reconfigured to be the like doing that action. As far as your wand goes, you do see several like magnifying glasses that have fairly ornate handles on them. You could just take the actual
Light off.
magnifying thing off. You also see some like various spindles that people would use in like their home that you could maybe whittle down. or have whittled down for you.
Okay. I'm gonna ask the store owner about a few of these items to find out cost. But I need to find one.
So, okay, so you take a few seconds to look around the store, and eventually you do catch sight of a older woman who's got like a huge head of curly gray hair and big, very thick glasses.
Hi. I have a few items. I'd like to see how much you would be willing to part with these items.
Well, I'm willing to part with anything for a price.
How about 4 gold for all of this?
Oh, dear. No.
For sure, I'm looking at getting a spindle needle and this door lock and trigger mechanism.
That would maybe be. I could make you a deal, I suppose. Maybe 20 gold pieces?
20 gold pieces? Okay, I will have to come back for these items. Are these things that you usually have close by? Is something similar to these?
Some things move in a store like this, dear. Some things do not. But the items that you've picked they'll be here.
Okay. That's perfect. Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
Okay. So I go back to Thea.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering, so there's nothing I
Do
really
you
need.
see
So if
anything that might be helpful for you?
I mostly need like supply, like not.
You need other supplies.
I need
We can
other
go.
supplies to be able to use for my spells.
So if you're ready to move onward, let's move
Yeah,
on.
let's head to Pixie's Pick. Because I think that from what the potion store said, that would probably be. It's more supplies for potions and magic than an actual potion. So
Pixie's Pick we go. Which is
When you
right
enter
next door to the other
this
one. Yeah, we're close.
store, where Blink, Blight, and Beyond is more or less the equivalent kind of what like a Sephora looks like when you walk into it. This place looks more like a hedge witch's just dream. It's all wooden tables and barrels full of like dried herbs and stuff.
Yeah.
There's also hanging herbs around the room that are in the drying process.
I think this is gonna be what I need.
yeah. I think you'll find some stuff here.
Yes, I think I'm gonna go ask or look around to find someone to ask. So, because some of these I'm not quite sure.
I'm sniffing some herbs.
Careful.
Only specific ones like lavender, sage.
I don't know that you would necessarily have the background to identify all those things, but sure.
Lavender should be.
Because the
More
potions I
identified.
made already.
Sage, I don't know that you would have come across because you don't cook much.
But I do deal with healing, and aura would be with sage, right?
It's a pseudo science for these people.
At the most, you might have used it for instance, I think.
Maybe it's a certain like strain of
Don't use
that's
sage
used in bundles, but
for
otherwise
that.
no.
Yeah, you want to be careful what you pair it with sage.
But it's an indigenous thing. So
And there's different types of sages too, but you want to be careful what type you pair with what item.
because they're it's for religious purposes.
All right, well now we're
indigenous.
Indigenous. Yes, that's what I meant.
Is a close
Yeah.
practice.
Yeah. So
anyways, we'll just
Moving forward.
yeah. So did I find somebody? Walk around and find somebody.
Okay. You find a small you're not really sure of ages when it comes to other species.
Mm-hmm.
But you see a small gnome woman.
Okay.
And she's like making little bundles of herbs behind the counter.
Good day.
Good day to you.
I would like to see if you have a few items that I've been looking for. I'm needing some powdered rhubarb leaves, a few leaves of sumac, and some lodstones if you would have.
Stones, not so much, but all the other herbs we have.
Okay. I think so. Yeah, to change it.
Any dimension store would have your
I can sell them to you by the bushels.
Okay, so what would be like the sumac and the rhubarb, the powdered rhubarb leaf? How much?
The rhubarb I'll sell in like a quarter pound, or I could do a quarter ounce if you'd rather have that. But that wouldn't be as much of it.
Right, yeah, it's
Obviously.
for a spell. So the larger amount would probably be better because then I could.
Oh, what spell are you using it for?
So it doesn't seem like a.
Okay.
So yeah, and like the leaf of leaf, it says leaf of sumac. So that's what this one.
Okay.
So it just says leaf of, but that's like I'm not. But nothing gives me like.
I gotcha. All right.
Like
so
I don't know how
Sharon's-
much.
You watch her go away for a second, and she's like pulling different things from shelves, and kind of walks around the shop a little bit, gathering a couple of things you've asked for. She comes back, and there's a bag about yay big that she's filled with leaves. You can see the imprint of the leaf on the inside of the sumac you're looking for. And she brings you back a jar about that big and about that wide, and that has your powdered. The brain stopped help.
Rhubarb leaf.
Yes.
Powdered rhubarb leaf.
Yep.
Okay. So how much would all this be?
The powdered rhubarb leaf is a little more. You have to do a little bit more to gather that, so we're looking at 5 gold for that.
Okay.
And for the other leaves, we'll say 10 silver.
Okay. How big was the sumac? Like a.
It was like
I think
it's like a kind of
G box?
flattish bag that she's handed it to you in.
Okay.
'Cause it's like they're all stacked on top of each other in there.
Okay. Okay.
They're thin leaves.
Yeah. I'm just trying to like make note of size wise. Paper size. Try to make sure I write these down so I know. Okay, so you said 10 gold. No, you said 5 gold. And
Go for the powdered and 10 silver for the leaves.
5. And 10. Okay, so there's that for you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Would you know where I might be able to find lodstones? Are they just something out in nature, or?
I mean, yes, technically most
Yeah.
of the supplies will be out in nature itself, but your best bet may be Smythe Smith.
Okay. I'm sure I can find it in nature. It's just if I can have it readily available.
No,
it's-
I'm wrong. It's the
here.
That's Stone Place.
yeah.
Oh, there's a film place? I missed that. Okay.
Yes, there's the Jaded Pony might have something, and
I do need to go to the butcher.
yeah, probably the Jaded Pony. Your best bet.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I will head on to the see what else I can find.
I wish you luck.
Thank you.
It sounds like you are wrapping up here.
Yes, I other than the butcher, the it was recommended for the lodstones I'm looking for to go to the Jaded Pony.
I do want to stop in one more time with Dimension Store. I know we've talked with her and she might not be too happy to see us, but I want to ask her about some stones.
Okay. I see that.
Okay, so where are you going first?
I was trying to see where that one's at.
As you step out of the store, you see the other 4 people kind of in the distance.
Oh, look! Great. The band of Misfit Toys is coming back together.
Sorry.
What?
Her buttons.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you've all joined these 2 now.
Great.
Okay, cool.
Well, the Witch and the Jaded Pony are just a couple of stores away from each other.
Okay.
But so let's stop at the dimension store. Oh, but I guess we can tell them if they want to come with us. And then we can head to those other 2 stores, which shouldn't be very long. I only need about an item.
Did I just hear you go into the dimension store?
Yes.
I don't think maybe you want to go all in a group to the dimension store since you already just interrogated and made this poor girl lose her fiance.
That was kind of a good choice.
She could have stayed with
Our
It wasn't
background
actually intended.
director said it's okay.
Would have been a bad choice.
Right.
Right.
Was her choice.
It was her choice. Okay.
I had an opinion. I stated it.
Okay, so I just need to ask her a quick question. I'll go duck in here, and if you can wait on him until him, I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay, so Nyx strolls in the store by herself. That's fine.
Well, everybody else cut out.
So,
Yeah, I got it.
I'm just kind of looking around here. Can anyone help me?
Well, there's only me here, so
Hi.
that's all
I
be
didn't
able
see
to-
you. So I am. I have these lovely stones. I wanted to see if you had anything similar here, or if you could maybe help me look for some.
Lovely packaging. Keep them very safe.
Where the black lady is.
Oh,
What are you trying to?
well, where? How? Where
We're
did
not
you
going
get
to
these?
discuss that, but we can discuss how I might get a few more.
They're incredibly rare.
Oh, I
There's
see.
only
That is
one place, basically, in the country that you can get these.
Where would you go for this place?
It's across the country in a town near. The town's called Choktla, and it's near the imperial city of Gulak.
It's chocolate near the Imperial City of Gulak.
Gulak.
You're not here. Can't make smart ass comments if you're not here.
Doesn't count.
Right.
Outside through the door, I said, "Make your chocolate."
Can we keep these between you and me this time?
Can. You have a very rare gift.
It's a gift that I for sure hope to keep close at hand.
I certainly would. Tempted to buy one of these off of you.
How much?
She wants to go back to the antique store.
I'm gonna say not enough that you would have at the moment. When I say these are rare, I mean rare. And I don't have enough to even buy them myself.
Well, no problem, ma'am. You have a wonderful rest of the day, and if you can keep your eyes and ears open for me on these, that would be much appreciated.
I can try, but I will tell you that there are very few people that mine them because they're that hard to. It's either you'll try to harvest them and they'll shatter, or you make out with a pretty large sized chunk, and to take it down to such a well polished small version like the ones you have, nearly impossible, even for the finest crafters.
Maybe it's not the crafters we need to be worshipping to help get these taken care of. But if you could still keep your eyes and ears open, my quest still stands full. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Least I can do for what you and your group did for me.
We didn't do nearly as much as you did by giving us faith in you to help get this taken care of. Thank you for taking care of your friend, and I am sorry for your endeavors that happened with you on your side.
Well, hopefully Cleo will come back and maybe she and I'll
Make a
franchise.
thing of the lovely store that you have here, which is as beautiful as it is. I know your store is going to definitely pick up.
Yeah, as soon as I get in my next shipment of crystals, it definitely will. Thank you.
No problem. We'll stop by when we can. Thanks. I leave the store.
Okay.
So how did it go with the queen?
Fine.
Yeah, look at the band.
She gave me a pardon. So I couldn't get arrested again for the shithead ambassador.
Wonderful.
I missed that bit.
Did you find everything so vitally
Somebody's just
important?
going to.
I've got a couple more stores that I just need to run into real quick and see if they have a couple items that I need, and then I should be good. And I will be for spells next time if we have an endeavor, which
Yeah.
we seem to keep having. Because I've got a couple new ones under my belt, but they needed a few items to be able to provide.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You need to do
is there anywhere you guys need to go? If not, I'm gonna. Nix wants to head with me to the other couple stores I need to go to, or not?
I do need to bring up to you, I could make the knife, but I need a few trinkets that we found at the trinket store.
Okay.
So if you would like to look at them and discuss some ideas, we can
That
more than
page.
happily do that.
Look at that front.
I think I do
page.
want to stop at one of these other stores that she's going to first, though.
Okay, go to the other store. We can go to the drinking store afterwards.
Okay. Walking around.
I don't need to go to the butcher. I need to go to the other one. So
Okay,
whichever one's closer
So
first, though.
we'll either they're like a stall apart or a place apart. So we can go to the Jaded Pony first, which is it's like a jewelry store.
But why is the pony jaded?
I was just thinking that.
Like, is it a jade pony?
Yeah, like a jade pony.
It's a
Not a
jewelry
jade.
store.
No,
Those are two different things.
you know, it's a just a play on
It's a pun.
words. Just
I'm
like
I'm
the
just
poor
making
store.
sure I
is.
understand.
She's punny.
Mistress B, I'm just making sure I understand.
You understand nothing.
Well, this is true.
So we're gonna head
You
to
know nothing,
another
Johnson.
store. If you guys want to come with us,
Which store are you going to?
Jaded Pony. It's a jewelry store. That it was mentioned that I might be able to find a couple item or an item I need, and then I have to make a quick stop in the butcher.
Butcher.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might duck off into plumes and feathers.
What do you mean plumes and feathers?
Oh, that sounds like a kinky store.
Yeah.
does. 8. You're going to number 8.
Number 8.
That's across the way.
Messenger birds.
Yeah, shocking.
Didn't you?
So
And now for the nightly news.
And that's on silent.
What emergency is that?
Right?
I don't think that's on silent, dude.
No, seriously.
Rachel say enough for today.
Like, it's literally on like.
Vibrate is not silent.
But that wasn't vibrating either.
Okay.
Okay, but is there news that we need to know?
No.
Right now.
I want to
The
do
old
a
floating
perception
regular
check to see if
survivors.
there's a stone in here that might help me with any.
No, she ran away from the group and went straight to the store. Just so you know.
I guess
Got
I
that.
ran after her.
I just took off too.
Jaded Pony.
Okay, we'll start off. Who's at the Jaded Pony with these two?
Why do I want to?
Okay, so Nala went with them and Allie
Wanna
too.
go?
Sure.
Okay, so Hell, did you
pretty
follow
things.
behind Cal then?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I went to the plumes and.
So we'll start out in the Jaded Pony. Go ahead and make your roll.
What are we
It's a
rolling?
9.
You see lots of shiny things and lots of pretty jewelry in general.
Do you have the list? Yeah.
Store list.
I'm gonna go.
Finger.
Yes, yeah.
You can talk to the shopkeeper if you'd like.
Yeah, I want to have a discreet conversation with.
Okay. Well, you see a very slim man who's bald but has a really big bushy mustache and very small glasses. And he's got a little name tag that he's made for himself that says Rupert.
Rupert. Self-made name tag
Yes.
Rupert.
BVS.
Rupert.
Giles?
Rupert Giles.
I was thinking Stewie.
Listen, BBS.
Rupert Giles is way cool.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Stewie's Rupert. Teddy bear.
He didn't. No, he doesn't look like a bear. That was the guy from last.
Does he
when
take,
Crystal had her
his
thing.
glasses off and polish them when he gets annoyed with
Teddy
people?
bears.
Yes,
And he is Giles.
not quite. I mean, this guy's bald.
Okay.
I'm thinking more like, oh, what is his name? I can't even think of the show. Never mind. I guess I'll talk to you about it later.
Sounds great.
You just think about it for a minute.
Huh? I'll think about it.
Think
Yeah,
about it.
I'm just gonna think about it. It's anywho. Hi. I just wanted to ask you: do you happen to have any ends with some rare stones and gems?
Just about anything in my shop could be considered rare.
How about Trilline?
Hmm. I might have one item in the whole store made of that material. It's very, very rare. Takes him a second. He's digging through various parcels behind the counter. Yes, I have one necklace that I'll let you see. Opens up the box, and it's a kind of like a circlet, but the one gemstone at the very front that's almost not quite perfectly cut. Like it's mostly round, but obviously it's maybe not the easiest material to find down. You can kind of tell based on like the edges aren't totally perfectly smooth. This is a lovely piece and one of a kind, really. And it would set you back about 300 gold.
300. Okay. And where did you end up finding this piece?
It was a crafter who came for one of our festivals.
What crafter? Can you give me a name?
I don't quite remember his name. He only came for the one festival. I'm sorry, I don't remember.
No problem. If you happen to find a name or can get me anything close to this that is smaller, more discreet, that would be much welcome. But I will come back to you if I have this 300 gold to give you in a timely manner.
Understood. Is there anything else I can interest you in? We have plenty of fine items.
Not at this time, but mostly just this item.
And may I help any of the rest of you?
I was wondering if you had any lodstones?
I do. Are you looking for them for spell work?
Yes.
All right. Pulls out a small drawer, and inside you can see that he's got little cubes on like a string, on like a leather string. This would be my suggestion for spell work.
Okay.
As you use each of the stones, they will break off and not disappear, of course, because it's stone, but they do tend to shatter off as you use them for spells. Okay. But here will be 10 on this string.
And how much?
It's a fairly common item, so I would say 25 silver.
Okay. I will take it, please.
And thank you very much for your business.
Put it in my paper.
And do keep us in mind for all of your spell work needs.
Thank you, sir.
Any other thing that I can show you two lovely ladies?
No thanks. Just looking.
Keep us in mind. We have everything from necklaces to bracelets and choker pieces and.
Where's my map? I don't know. Where did you put it? I stopped looking for it.
All right, we'll switch over to Cal and Hell. When you enter Plumes and Feathers, okay, I was afraid it was switched. Anyway, Plumes and Feathers, you see cages that are pretty large, and there are several birds that reside in each cage, and they're all different varieties of them in the whole. Like it spans the entirety, every side of the room is just various cages, and the center area it has two people. They look pretty similar in their appearance. Both of them have straight black hair. The female, who's maybe an elf, you think, has her hair pulled back very tightly into a ponytail, and the male has his just hanging long. And they're both dressed mostly in black.
Wow. Put all birds in here.
Wait, we're not in a bird store. We're in a feather store.
No, you're in a bird
Bird
store.
We're in a birds.
She just
Birds
missed
and feathers.
all of that.
Sorry, I knocked stuff over. You have a fix.
You're in a birds and feathers.
No.
store.
Yeah.
You're
Plumes and
it's
feathers.
plumes and feathers. It's
They
a
they tend to give
messenger
away the
bird.
feathers to the potions supply shop, so that
What do we call
guess
it?
mine
Like a
needs that.
plumage store, like a
because all
Birds.
birds have plumage.
right.
Yeah, he's coming to get a messenger bird.
It's like a
because he
mail
used to
store.
have a friend back in the day.
He had a okay.
He had a
He
bird
had a
friend back
friend.
in the day. Am I the only one that watched his video?
You had a friend.
And she the only
I
one.
I watched it. I don't remember.
Okay.
I just thought that was
what
funny.
is
Am I the only one that
video?
likes this? What's it?
Yeah,
I'd be like more. Cal had a friend.
I'm his friend. I'm just kidding.
I'm not really paid. I'm like, speaking of Nala, you will need to make time to come see me
Okay.
within this next week. Or two.
Oh God, so much editing.
I'm not
That
mess-
bad.
Okay,
Need
but
crystals in like
I just
half
have
the
one question. Who wanted to stream D&D? So whose fault is that? Right. So
Oh, I just big smile about it. I know.
Now she goes.
So who messaged on the editing?
right. Because when I'm more serious, I pick up an accent. That's why I don't keep it all the time. Because I'm not serious all the time.
Oh, okay. So what are you doing?
Looking at birds.
Pick out a bird.
Pick out a
Very
bird.
voyeuristic just to look at birds.
Is there something we can help you with?
Russian elf.
There's no Russia here, so they're not Russian. It's very slow. No one's Russian anywhere.
God damn it.
Are you looking for a bird?
Yeah,
Held a nice serve.
He's not a bird.
I'm looking for a messenger bird.
She does not like it when we
All
sit
right,
around.
Rushing
No,
around.
wait, what's happening?
Oh, really?
Is that what you're laughing at?
I think she thinks I'm laughing at something else.
No, Megan.
We had the whole Russian around. Took her like 2 minutes.
I was laughing at Rachel and her side.
I know.
She had to say a whole phrase to herself in Russian to be able to get it.
Yeah.
I thought she was being crestful, being like, "Aren't you here to get a bird?" And then she's like, Russian.
Anywho,
Wow.
Okay, back to
I am,
scheduled programming.
I am here to get a messenger bird. Let's go back to that.
All right.
Carrier
Uh,
pigeon.
The left side of this door is primarily all of the messenger birds, specifically your birds.
I'm not doing it in front of her. Them. Okay, Finley.
Right.
Do you want me to not make you laugh because then you like lose your accent?
It is a little hard to keep it, but we'll try.
You just need to learn to laugh in a Russian accent and it'll be okay. No.
That's a little
Count Dracula.
That's also what I was doing in my
Dracula's
last
Transylvanian, if you didn't know, not Russian.
All right. Anyways,
bird. Paul's supposed to be picking out a bird.
These four cages on this side.
Sure, this side. Okay.
What bird do you want, Owl?
He used to have a falcon.
Walking past all the
Messenger. Great. No bird. What's he needed for? It's in gray. Empty birds. It's not.
I'm walking past all the cages.
The
I'm here looking at
first-
each one.
The first cage has about 6 different they're black birds, like jet black. Their feathers are kind of give off an iridescent sort of thing, where if you turn just right, it looks like they're kind of a little more blue, and then you go the other way, they look kind of green.
Huh.
Yes, and in the next cage over, there's small, more round birds. They're probably an owl-ish sort of thing that you're looking at. And they're kind of white and speckly. The third cage has brown and black primarily. There's 6 of them that appear to be more like what you're used to seeing in the aviaries. Aviaries, thank you. From the palace where you grew up. And then the final cage has they're gray and black, and they're more striped looking. They kind of remind you of like a cross between like a pigeonish, dovish thing, but like I said, they're striped.
So I'm definitely interested in the third cage.
Tell me.
Rachel hates me.
Tell me about this one. I know this cage has like 9 of them in it, you said. But there's one, and I'm looking specifically at one here on the left side. Closest to the front.
Okay. These are our.
Don't cook them.
I'll put the owl.
She goes,
These birds are made for long distance travel and are trained to provide a message service, typically. Once they have your scent, they'll never lose you.
Are you looking at me? Stop.
you're the only one in here with me, so.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm just staring at all the pretty little birds. I'm just staring.
How
I don't know anything about birds. Like, I'm not gonna be able to good help. I mean, other than like killing and eating them, that's about all I got.
How much?
What?
every bird in the place just backs up.
Say? I never thought.
They can
That's all I know about
Actually,
birds.
these over here would understand a lot of it. They're trained for human.
Right, but I didn't say I was gonna kill and eat them. I just said that's all I know about birds.
I have a feeling we're going to have to talk to them.
Hey, like I'm not gonna kill and eat you, little birdie.
We try not to include those type of words.
Okay,
Towards
I'll stop talking.
We just don't want them to go home with someone and then they're always talking about killing them. We just try not to give them words that they don't need.
Okay, so they're like parrots.
Some of the birds have a similar.
A mimicking ability.
Mhm.
I can't find a kill you spot.
Okay, I'm not just. I will just get over here quietly.
looking at the birds while not talking.
I think. Well, how much is this one? The same one I've been looking at. I have one.
Is that how much should be 7 gold?
50 gold.
50. Okay. We shall cha-ching this bird right out of here.
All right. Do you have your own glove or do you need to be outfitted?
Oh yeah, glove.
There
I
you
need,
go.
I need gloves.
That would be an
But I'm
additional
about
5
to go
gold
steal.
pieces.
Got it.
All right.
And
Hands
2
you a
gold.
large
You know who to
leather
steal
glove.
from by her.
Saying 2 gold tip.
Very kind.
Round me out and even 100.
Now he broke.
Oris,
Oh god, it won't
Horace.
ring.
Is it gold or silver? Because I have
His name is Horace.
Oh, he's got a friend.
Hold on, I gotta fix my little. Hold on, Horace.
You click at him and say his name.
Horace.
Glide.
Okay. So what's the guy's? I'm
Cassie.
being quiet. Sorry.
I know.
Will you grab onto Paul's arm?
I don't know.
Why is it?
You are perched.
called it.
I know.
Out of it.
Why is he like this?
No, we'll put you
Okay, I'm not crying.
right here. Steps off.
I don't recommend that. Very, very sharp talons. They'll ruin most leather.
I'll have to figure that out.
Yes.
Hmm?
In the second mommy on his phone.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think inspiration came. Thank you.
Couldn't have quite well. I hope that you
Here's
and
the-
your and Horace have long life together.
Appreciate it. Thank you. What's we go? So I need to go to the blacksmith.
What do you need a blacksmith for? In a blacksmith.
Shoulder piece.
Oh, not leather.
He's gonna get
No,
another
would be
piece of
some
bird.
I'm gonna get like a shoulder an armor.
That would be armor, not a
Well,
blacksmith.
but wouldn't the blacksmith? Okay.
No, those are two
Well, then the
different
armor.
things.
Is there an armor?
Well, because I was thinking they wouldn't probably have, because what I want is like a piece.
Can't
with a little-
Give me the shopping thing. Where's the shop?
I don't have it.
Oh, hold on. I think I closed
On
my
the
hand.
tip of your.
Is that right there?
Someone take a picture of that before it gets lost.
But what I want is
I
like
know
a
I'm about to.
Actually,
shoulder
that's a
piece
really good idea.
that has like
A loop for
a loop. And I don't really think most armor are just going to have.
An armor is such. They're blacksmith, but they're specifically for armor.
Wrong button.
Okay.
If he could just go to a blacksmith, he could just get it made out of iron.
That'd be very heavy.
Like steel armor
Yeah,
kind
but
of
it's
heavy
still,
too.
like it's a different.
Wow. It's gonna.
I just wear what I have.
I just figure so I'm not having to always walk around in the game like I'm doing this all the time. I'm like, if I do this, then I can just play and I have a bird. You know?
You might nip your ear.
He's so needy. Just has like a notch.
So,
Sorry.
say
Lightning.
lightning.
Please ignore the flag. I'm just trying to make sure I get the.
It's like 4:00.
Oh, is it really?
3:43 close enough.
Okay.
Okay.
We're moving on.
There, that's done.
I was at the girls now.
Yeah, we're back to the other group.
Okay.
Okay.
So, are you ready to go to the trinket store?
Yeah, let's go to the trinket store.
Did I already go to here? Where do we get my
Oh, I
What
need to
number
go to
is
the
it?
butcher.
You come back.
Trinket store.
Trinket
Or walk.
store is
today a shot?
back
The
up.
list.
Cassie, what number is the trinket
I
store?
think 13.
You have a glitter.
I thought you were at the antique
A
store.
glitter here.
Antique store. It's
No, wait,
trinkets.
hold on. Because when you smile,
Something
like
about
shopping
trinkets.
day, there's like a glitter here, and then it's like right here above you, right?
Timeless trinkets.
There.
I don't know where you're getting the glitter.
13?
Honestly, I think
Before
Where's
we
the-
leave the area,
where's
area
the
I'm gonna
butchery at?
perception check.
possibly, yeah. What is
Okay.
it?
What are we looking for?
Butcher
The
is
same
supposed to
thing.
where I
What
was
is it?
already.
My red ribbon
What?
sign.
3.
And where are we at?
this
We were at 26,
16?
weren't we? The jaded.
The jaded is 26.
Right.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
And okay, so we're going to 13. Is that what I said?
Yeah. 3.
3?
I said 3.
3.
Hey, I remember there's at least a 3 in it.
Remind me what's
Okay,
on
can we
the
do a
trinkets.
quick stop in to
It's-
number 9? It's the music store.
Thanks, Ariel.
I'm a beard.
What do you need? What the hell would a bard
Okay, so you're
need?
back in timeless trinkets.
No,
No, we're
quick stop at the music store. Barty Bard.
Gotcha. Right. Okay.
Barty B.
Go to the
Barty
butcher.
B.
Barty B.
So fucking Zaza. And I have the 3 inspiration tokens to fucking prove that.
You didn't get it for Barty B.
Okay, but I'm still fucking clever. And that fucking proves it. Anytime
Okay,
serious.
Your
I picked up my fucking
accident.
accent.
You want to know who got the first inspiration coin? I did. Anyways,
No, I
back
thought
to
I
the
would.
shopping.
Okay, you want to know who's gotten the mix? Because I've gotten 4.
Yeah, I have 2 or 3,
Yeah.
I think.
Quadruple
Okay.
all you bitches.
I'm gonna just
Anyway,
everybody's done talking about it. Fuck off.
I would like to go into the
Go.
music shop. Music shop.
I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna leave and never come back.
If you walk back in, it's you don't know if you describe it as organized or cluttered when you first walk in,
That's
because
most music shops.
every wall is lined with various instruments, but it's kind of chaotic. Like you don't see all of the like lutes and I can't think of what your non-guitar version of this is called, but it's something similar.
Guitar.
No, there's an no, not a bass. Like there's old tiny instruments, guys.
Banjo.
Didn't I already say
The
that?
violin has been there for a long time.
Okay, so
A harpsichord.
like you got a lute here, and then
Harpsichord's
next you
like a
see
piano.
like 10 whistles, and then next you see like a violin, and so on. Like they're not all the same types of instruments right next to each other.
Okay.
Is the point I was trying to
Gotcha.
get.
Electric keyboard.
Okay. I want to go up to the shopkeeper.
Okay.
Hello, shopkeeper.
Good day.
Oh god, he's Australian.
Australia here.
Stop. Make it so hard.
I love it.
Stop.
Hello. I have this harmonica.
Actually,
It
really good
was
idea.
like taken from me, and I just would kind of like to see if about a cleaning and like repair. I just want to make sure it's fully up to spec. It's treasured possession of mine.
What is it?
A harmonica?
I never heard of that. Can I see it? I might be able to do something with it.
What do you mean they've never heard of a
Someone
harmonica?
stole your harmonica?
Yeah,
She got it back though, obviously.
I got it back.
Otherwise she wouldn't have a harmonica to check.
Do I need to
Just-
show you how to do it?
Please.
See, it sounds terrible.
No,
Sure that's not just you? Is there error?
Sorry, it's okay. All right. Let me just take a look at it myself.
I think you should bring it.
The greatest at it.
Okay, I'll bring it next time.
I know it'd be really funny actually. For you just to play like one note, like, and then you sing. It's like in Pitch Perfect, there's a little tuning flute.
Pitch pipe.
Yeah, the pitch pipe. Yeah.
That rolls in the box.
Oh God, yeah. It rolls in the vomit.
Oh, I forgot about that. Though. I think it's very last one.
Yeah. Any woozy woozy. Also, do you have
Similar to some instruments I've seen, so I'll take a look at it.
excellent? Do you have any like popular sheet music for this town / time period that we're in, like modern music for here?
I have a library, a selection of them, but they're in a stack in the back, and I don't have them ready.
Okay, that's okay. I'll have to come back another time.
Sure thing. It'll be 2 silver a piece. If you decide to
Okay.
pick any up.
How much for the cleaning and like repair of my precious?
We'll see.
Okay.
Come back tomorrow, and I'll do my best to clean it out at least.
Okay.
Like I said, it's similar to some of our other, but
Yeah.
A bit different.
a bit.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll come back tomorrow. Just so you know, my name is Allison. So you have like a name for the harmonica. Not that you'll forget my beautiful face, but
I recognize some of your friends. They're with the Turtle Club.
yeah, I'm also with the Turtle Club. I just have been away for a couple of days.
All right.
No, wait.
No, for the pen clicky.
Oh. It's not a pen.
Oh.
No, it's that thing.
No, it's a.
It's the thing I was.
Try the fidget.
It's a
It's like a switch thing. That's what I was
Ah.
doing earlier when she yelled at me, and I was like,
That's why I was like, she's gonna get in trouble.
I'm focusing on other stuff, and it wasn't as loud as when it was
Mhm.
being done earlier.
"Me."
Okay, she was doing it like this. Okay.
I
Yeah.
was not using
Okay.
one finger, but okay. Anyways, all right. Next we can go to the trinket store.
Okay.
I think they're going to the butcher's.
Here, it's okay.
Yeah, can
Paul
we
has
go to
it.
the butcher
Here,
real quick?
Wise pig. Sure.
Really? Okay.
We're never doing a full shopping day again.
Literally all we're doing
Yeah,
today.
you had a conversation about how Kara does not pay attention.
When it's all exposition. And it's all I
I mean, it's my fault.
No, it's not. It's not that. It's for me. All these shopkeepers have to be slightly different from each other. I can't just do my own voice all the time because even I get bored.
I just hope you remember which one's Australian and which one's Russian.
Because you know damn well Megan's got noted Australian.
Well, I didn't, but I will.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, hell's developed one.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Not really.
I promise the butcher is the last store I need to go to.
I still gotta go to the armor.
I know.
Fun.
Big store somewhere.
That's called your own damn bed in the tavern.
Okay.
That's the mattress.
Napping.
Apologize though, real fast, because it was never my intent to really go shopping. Okay, we both know this, right?
What was your intent?
She needs to know, not you. Smart.
Well, I just figured it'd be easier to actually go shopping for the things I need than
And then
trying
she
to like.
behaves like I'm out of order for wondering what the fuck she's up to all the time.
Watch your freaking cousin.
Your cousin, his wife.
Cousin.
His wife.
No.
Well, yes, technically.
She means Indy.
Aurelia is not his wife.
No, but his wife is also his cousin in this room.
What? Hell, Mary?
Your wife is your cousin.
First cousin or second cousin?
Andy, your wife is your cousin.
Kind of. Oh.
Your wife is whoever the fuck she needs to
fall.
be.
Exactly.
At this point, this is a play where someone just goes behind a curtain and puts on a wig.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
I.e., woman.
She will end you for.
As you enter the butcher's, the door has a bell set that jingles above it. It's a very clean establishment for what it is. There are several cases that have various parts hung up for people to pick out what they would like to take home and cook for themselves. And there's a bigger sized woman behind the counter with a fairly bloodied apron.
Typical butcher.
Yep.
Hello. Would you by chance have any adder's stomachs?
It might. I'll check the back. We don't keep it for general sale, you know.
Right.
But that's a more exotic offal, so I'll be right back. Cousin's in the back. All right. There's a bag that she's put together for you.
Okay.
There's a bag of them.
Okay.
There's like 5 in there.
And how much?
15 silver pieces.
15 silver?
Adder's stomach. Are you talking about a snake stomach?
Yes.
Yes.
Death adder.
What? Hey, if I behave better down here, why can't I sit down here? Thank you.
There is that. Thank you very much.
Thank you
You said
much.
how many?
5.
I want to make it kind of. Okay. That gives me. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Quite welcome.
Is that English?
Kind of.
Like,
Are you done being
I
a butcher
am
then?
done with the butcher. Thank you.
She left the shop.
I am
Bells jingling behind her.
done getting
Okay.
all of my supplies that I needed.
Trinkets.
Back to the trinkets.
Bears.
And the box from the trinkets.
Yeah, I named it after trinket. Yeah.
Are we all going together?
There's
Is this like
kinda-
is he
we're
still
all
going
busy
someplace?
different.
Hell and Cal are still separated from the rest of you.
Yeah.
Okay. So trinkets. So we're in trinkets right now, or we're
You
still
walk
walking?
back through the door.
Okay.
That's my foot.
So over here,
Back
I
again.
found some of these belts. Yes. I'm actually talking to someone that might actually need some of these items. So I'm gonna explain to her some of the things I found.
Right?
So there's this belt. Is she standing there watching us as we talk?
You're the only ones in the store. You literally get her full undivided attention.
Yeah, freebie.
Just keep
Okay. So there's these belts. We could tie it like up here, like you talked about, or we can keep looking for something else. But I really like this trigger piece. I think it would be perfect for the SmackDown.
Smackdown?
SmackDown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Slides out. Okay.
Yeah. So and then we can use gunpowder just a tiny bit to kind of pop it out as needed, or we can use a different triggering device. Kind of depends on you.
I think we need a different triggering device.
I-
I have a good knowledge of gunpowder, and I will not be strapping it to my arm.
Hey, Serena, it's like the springing piece that makes it all go.
Yeah.
It's not a gun. You're not firing it.
It doesn't have. It's not the gunpowder compartment.
Serena, she just wants it to go from here to here.
Fluffer.
You're not her arm.
No fluffernutter. No fluffernutter.
You were you not there when we watched that last time?
I think we came up late.
Okay.
But there's also this lock for a door. It's kind of bigger than I'd like, but I think it would be perfect for like using it to like pop it in and keep it locked up. I'm not for sure if we can use the device inside to maybe keep it up, and then when you want it, you push a certain way and it would go down. It would be interesting to figure it out.
It's gonna be on my arm.
Basically a whole sword. No, it's gonna be like
A whole sword.
here.
Yeah.
Like it straps up here, around the elbow, somewhere around the elbow, to go down.
And they're gonna have just a lock dangling off of it to keep it from moving.
Well, you
down.
don't want it to be caught from the breeze in the sleeve and going
The
up. People are
breeze.
gonna see it.
be that. It's the mechanism that shoots it out doesn't keep it locked in place.
That's what the lock's for.
Hold on, bad guys. I gotta
She's
bust
talking
out
about
my
using
key and
the
unlock my
the
sword
slider.
first.
Not exactly. So if you take apart a locking system,
and you have the inside
Yeah. so the locking system will have its own casing. We will change the casing. You won't have a key, but you will have like a lever or some kind of button-like thing that you would push, and it would go.
A red button.
Okay, my actual like when I really wanted this was to be like I didn't want to really push anything. I really kind of just wanted it to be able to like jet out when I need it. Like something, I say something, or like I was
Magical.
kind of thinking there'd be some magic involved.
We
She-
can do a magic.
She can do a magic.
Okay.
She'll still need the parts so they can act the way they're supposed to,
Okay.
but she can infuse it with magic so that it triggers without you having to actually touch it.
You have to remember, I only can use magic on certain objects for certain amounts of objects. I should word that correctly. I can't do every object, but I can do a certain amount of objects that have a spell, but then I have to
She's got magical
undo the
tinkering.
spell. Yeah, I have to undo the spell to allow it to be put on something else. So he wants me to have a sword returned to him for this next fight. Can't do that because I have you and me, and I have Bobby Sue. So I have to make sure I remember who all and what all I have a spell on to undo the spell to do a new spell.
Okay.
So a certain amount of tinkering to make it pop would be just as easy as a tinkering with a spell addition. But it has to be carefully
Right,
done.
because like I want it to be usable all the time, not you have to trade out the spell and then it's not usable at some time.
Which is what I'm pointing at. With the I can make the locking mechanism be able to pop with a certain action. Like you pop out your arm just right, or if it's spell based, it would be something I'd have to look into my spell books to figure out if I can do it that way.
Okay.
But
How
for
much
sure,
is
but
this gonna cost me? Because like maybe this
Yeah.
isn't dead enough for my.
that's where we're gonna
700.
have to work together on.
It's a little costly.
But the belt,
it says
the locks,
300.
and the mechanism trigger, you said was 30? Yeah. 30 gold
Just 30 for everything.
for all these items.
Okay, great.
For these 3 items.
We could do that.
The necklace and the jaded pony were 300.
Okay.
Well,
I
and,
just hearing 300 gold, and I'm like, what in the heck?
and my spindles and magnifiers were more like 15, I think as you said. So
Okay, so I
these
did-
were 30, these were
this.
15.
What's your gender, person?
Female.
Pay this nice lady 30 gold for the trinkets that you need
Yes.
to. Okay,
What's your gender, person?
great. Here's your 30 gold.
Thank you, ma'am.
I was gonna pretend past the pretend money.
Whatever works for you.
Okay.
I can go back and we can do some tinkering.
Tinker Tailor Soldier.
Let me get your arm measurements. You'll have to figure out which exactly spots you like. Can you put this on?
Okay,
Just tell me that.
we can do that.
That's be rude.
Who's doing that?
Paulith.
Police.
Okay.
I call Zoe Zoeth.
Are we all done shopping?
I think so.
Call it.
I don't like shopping as much as online. This is online, and I can lay in my bed. You every time.
Are we done shopping?
I'm done.
No, I still have to go to the damn armory.
Oh,
Okay, then go.
Yes, we will switch over to Cal and Helligan.
Hello.
To armory.
At the armory. Hello.
Okay, yeah, sure. We'll just jump right in. Hello.
I flew.
Nice bird.
Nice bird, thanks. I'm in need of an armor shoulder piece with a
Perch.
perch.
You
That's
need
the
a
word.
bird perch.
Uh-huh.
Trained.
Yes.
Make it stick out its one of its legs. Or maybe pull it one of the legs out so I can get some measurements.
I just put my hand out. Horace literally sticks his hand.
you said Horace?
Yes.
Does it pet you?
Puts his foot in my hand.
Alright. Takes out a measuring tape. Alright. Probably just a bit of chainmail will do you.
Okay. And how much?
Move the bird to your forearm. And then removes your once Horace moves over.
He's supposed to go by the sound and name.
It's fine. He'll do either. He takes a measurement of your shoulder to make sure. Right. Brings over a square of chainmail about that big that will attach to your leather armor.
And it has a perch on it.
The bird's little feet will fit right on him.
Oh, cool.
Go right in between the little links.
Cool. Yeah.
And it's not too tight that it's going to
No.
take off a nail. That's the point.
Right. Horace.
Crawls up your shoulder.
And it chills.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. All right, cool. How much?
I had that bit of scrap laying around. You can just have it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Bring your
This'll
business
make-
back.
This will make travel a lot easier than holding my arm up all the time.
I can imagine. Come back to us for your armory needs.
We'll do. Thank you.
I will. All right.
Oh yeah.
What?
Tip your armorer. Tip a coin to your armorer.
It doesn't work quite as well.
That's right.
You did.
Is there a place that I'm not allowed or allowed
A allowed?
to use for my tinkering?
There's no place that's gonna like throw you out.
Okay, but I'll be good. Like doing it at the monk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Les doesn't give a shit what you do so long as you don't, burn down his bar somehow.
Okay.
They try to burn down the bar.
I mean, not that there aren't spells
I was gonna say we
to make it
literally,
like
we
unable.
literally threw an undead's head into the fire.
He also like
body.
tried to light the wall on fire to show you that there's spells on the wall, and it didn't happen because there's spells on the walls. Because he's smart like that.
Okay.
Can't change
Oh.
the light bulbs, but
They don't have light bulbs.
I keep
the battery. Can't change the candles and the
Okay,
You're right,
now
cannot
that
change
we've
the candles
Oh,
and
God.
stuff.
spent today shopping, what do we do now?
You tell me.
Do we gather back at the...
You all come out of your various stores at relatively the same time and can see each other like across the square.
To the bar!
To the bar.
You sound like a bunch of drunks.
Well, that's where you live, so.
Doesn't make it sound less like
Yeah,
drunk.
we still sound like a bunch of drunks. Thanks. Didn't help, Bar.
I do have an extra dagger.
Okay.
You might be able to find that at the
Candy shop. There's a candy shop.
Pain in the Glass candy store.
I joked about going.
You did joke about going.
I joked about
I haven't really tried.
Yeah, it's a pretty good reference.
I do have an extra dagger.
She doesn't love you.
I did.
What? I don't know.
I have made a good reference.
I said it was a pretty good
And
reference.
still nothing.
It didn't make me laugh.
25 years. 10.
She was screwed
Math.
with me a long time ago, so
33 years.
I
10.
got my shot after.
Yeah, Megan and Sabrina are pretty much the only ones
We are
that.
not 33 years yet.
Just
Just for your reference.
Sorry, I am. The rest of them aren't. At the same time, their moms were friends, so all of it, all of you would have
chitty
been.
chitty
yeah.
bang bang.
Okay,
I got one.
go back to the bar. What are we doing at the bar?
Yes, thank you.
Talking to Les.
Are we talking to Les for?
Don't we need to tell him he completed the task?
Yes, we do.
Okay, let's tell Les we completed the task.
When you go inside, it's still Vane and Thunk there. Thunk is awake now, but he's drinking.
Yo, thumb.
Thunkity, thunk, thunk, thunkity, thunk, thunk.
So Les must be
Are you
Les
making
must
fun
be
of me?
catching up.
I like your name.
Les must be catching up on some sleep due to the fact of overworking while you guys were sick.
No, he's in the back.
Can we step in back and ask him a few questions?
I can go get him.
Oh, fine.
Excellent. Get him, please, Thunk. You're the best Thunk there was.
She was talking to a Vane. He was talking to Thunk.
Okay, I didn't think Thunk worked
My
there.
bad.
Thunk works at
He
Saruman.
works- he works there.
bouncer,
Oh,
or whatever the equivalent in this world is.
that's right.
All right, so think like more like door security.
Very good if he's sleeping on the job.
He wasn't sleeping. He was nicely He was nicely meditating. He was very much nicely meditating.
You watch as a Vane goes to that same door.
Damn door.
I'm gonna go through that damn door one of these days.
I have
What?
told you.
The door.
The door.
Right.
I know it keeps being brought up. Like
does.
you need to go through the fucking.
I am working on
Okay,
it. Stop.
Let's devise a plan.
I got a plan.
Cause a distraction.
Thunk is in the room. We're whispering. No, we're not.
No, you're
No,
not.
you're not.
We can't actually whisper.
Right. This is me
Stage
whisper.
whisper.
Guys, let's devise a plan. Some of us create a diversion so some of us can go through the doors. Why are you obsessed with the goddamn door? Because
I know.
Mistress B keeps mentioning it. Does she not also mention every time you go through a shop door? Yeah, but
Yes.
she doesn't mention the back door.
She does.
This door is
Yeah.
semi-special. The others have seen. You haven't because you've been gone.
We're convinced that
This door, as you go through it, there's like an extra, pretty big space maybe behind it. Just kind of like
The map.
the way the room
It
behind it looks to be
looks
arranged.
like out.
And it shouldn't really be possible because that door should go to the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Mary Poppins said. Mm-hmm.
TARDIS.
As a door.
I think Les is a time lord or lazy. Time person.
I'd like to take this time while they're discussing stuff to sneak off.
Oh, for the love of God.
Sneak off.
I have to go talk to Miss Rand.
Oh, yep, that's fine. Yep.
So I need to D.
No, they didn't see you leave.
Okay.
Not surprising. We're not.
Paying attention.
They're
you
they're
were
taking
you
a
were
lot of
you
time
were,
to like
you were in the
chatter amongst themselves
the
about trying to
end,
get
and you
through the
just,
door.
I'm
gonna write down.
Oh, trust us.
All right. You didn't notice anything, so you can't say you don't trust me. All right. So we're waiting on Les.
All right. It doesn't take very long before Vane comes back.
Through the door.
Yep, through the door. Les will be with you in just a few minutes. He's tidying up in the back, and we'll be back soon.
Thank you.
Cool. Can I get an ale while we're waiting?
Absolutely. What kind would you like?
Your favorite.
Oh, my favorites. All right. All right. That would be a
Oh, and we just have a tab going still, don't we?
yes.
Why are
Oh,
we paying that
Jesus.
tab?
When Les says he puts you on a tab, considering he's sponsoring your group, it more or less just means that if you're doing everything you should do, he'll look out for you and won't charge you
Or being
as
taken
like
care of.
nearly as much
Okay.
or at all.
There's a bit of a difference between the tab and being
If,
taken care of.
however, you upset Les,
The bill
he'll,
will come up.
I.e., trying to go through the door.
for instance,
You set up the
there
tab
was
to feed the children.
you
Yeah.
still do.
I set up that tab, but I now just came into what was 300 and is now about 220. Right? That math. No, it was 240. No, I spent 30. No, it's 250. I had 250. Yeah. I stayed at a village and people were nice to me and I gave them $20.
Yeah.
It
She was very kind.
I like
Disjointed.
people were nice. I gave
So,
them money.
just
You
for
get them.
instance, when Thunk first worked here, as you can see, these stools are fairly spindly here in front of the bar. There used to be 5 of them.
Okay.
As you can see, there are now 3. And that's because 4. So, whatever. Thunk broke one of them over a patron's head, and then Les made him pay for his drinks for him. And Thunk, how much do you still owe Les? We don't need to talk about it.
Give up on that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
More than he would like to say out loud then.
Okay. So good thing Les has our tab.
More or less.
More or
Nah.
less.
Moral of the story. Let's Don't have the tab. piss Les off.
Yes.
You give myself an
So
inspiration
leave
token.
the door alone.
And she uses it to kill us all off at level 10.
Les comes through the door. Why would you been asking for me?
What up, Leslie, my dude?
Probably don't who got
Anyone?
Please ignore her.
We
would
have
like to
a
discuss
long-time
you've been kidnapped. Our
Because we believe we have completed all of our tasks that you assigned to us. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about it.
Okay.
So
Here, give me drink orders first. This sounds like a conversation that'll need some ale.
Karen, order a drink. I mean, hell, order a drink.
I just want like the house ale.
All right.
I already asked for mine, so.
Evane's already working on it.
Yep.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, what's your drink
Just
order?
water, please.
All right.
You don't drink water in this room.
What do we drink?
Water.
Ale.
You can have
Alcohol.
You drink ale.
Good way to get dehydrated.
Or tea.
That is a very good way
You
to
can
get
have water.
started.
You can have tea.
I
you
mean,
can have-
back in the
They
day,
don't
they
have
didn't
water
have
purification.
water.
They don't have water purification.
Right.
So you drink ale.
Right.
That's
Or
what they
Nick's-
used to do in the day.
The
you
water
like-
is boiled.
Tea then.
Oh wait, you snuck off. Never mind.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you
Not
are.
in here.
Wait, let's just brought attention to the fact that she's not here.
Wait, where's Nyx?
Maybe she went upstairs to take a nap.
I'm sure she can look after
She looked
herself.
a little tired after all that shopping excursion.
Did you say what you wanted to drink, Cal?
Why does Nick?
Just an ale.
Because you didn't buy anything.
Thank you very
And my
much.
job is to sneak.
Oh, so you
Okay.
I'm a sneaky snake.
This is a ruby pear ale.
That's me?
Mhm.
Oh, interesting.
I like it.
What? We need to check on Jack. Yeah, I'm depending on how long we're going to be here.
We're on the last little bit.
Okay, then I think we're fine. I
I'll
wanna
probably
go
let
on
you
for-
all go and have a quick convo with that one, and then we'll end it for the day after that.
It's like 4:30, so I've been gone.
Okay.
Sorry, I just want to make sure she was good to check.
Oh,
you good.
I'm sure you see the
Almost 5.
Yes.
friend.
Yes. It's a lovely bird.
It's okay for me to have Horace stay here in the room, and
You got him from. Oh, that was not good. You got him from Plumes and Feathers?
I did
Trained then, so it's fine.
Yeah. just running it past you.
That's a problem.
Okay.
Shouldn't you maybe have run it past it before you bought the bird?
Well,
That would have been smarter, but
Considering he knocked
that worked
You
out.
can't tell me not to get a pet.
Yeah, he'll just have to sleep outside.
Whoops. Correct.
Him and the pet.
Remember last time someone brought home
How
a
he
pet?
found
That's why you're my dude, Leslie.
I would.
So should we just? I guess.
just
open
smiles
it
at
up?
you, very amused.
You need a magical door.
So,
All
okay.
right.
Les.
Yes.
So the first task you had given us was to
Find out
find
who attacked
who
Clea.
attacked or find the cart, the crystal cart.
Yeah, you lot took care of that.
We did. We found who it was
Mhm.
and got the cart back, and then we also found out who, of course,
Arranged.
arranged the attack.
Yes, Chester turned himself in.
Yes. The second task was looking into the temple, correct?
Yes.
And yeah, that was a big
I've-
ordeal.
Well, the part we were supposed to be looking into is who was vandalizing it.
Right,
We
which
found
we
that.
figured
Was
out
that
who was vandalizing
killing
it,
Yeah,
but then we
that's-
also went a step further, I guess, and
Figured out that the temple was.
Cleanse the
figured out-
temple of all the unholy.
yes.
It's very extreme.
Just a little bit.
So to complete that, and of course then found out more of what is going on in the temple. And the third task was to find out about the crops, which we found out the kids, who then also happened to be vandalizing the temple. So I believe we have completed all three of the tasks you assigned us.
Yeah, more than done that. Yes. Well, you all have done good work, and I suppose that explains this note that I got earlier in the day. While you're all out.
That's what my note.
Sure.
First,
Sure you can all.
Bessie!
I'm sure that you all can pass it around.
We are you. We eye you.
We're
see?
we're watching you.
Oh, there we go.
Hey.
Princeling's finally getting it.
What?
Finally getting it.
What
Maybe
are
you
you
see.
doing?
We
I got drunk off
we're
one
at-
ale.
Just makes me want to hold him back more. I wait for something cool to happen. And you do that kind of shit. It's just like, nope. Yes.
Okay.
I think you're, I think
Yeah,
you
it was
picked up
mine.
the attention
Certainly
of the
found
friends across the city.
Yes. Well, we did find out that there's a cult apparently that was behind the illness.
Yes,
bet
I
that's
had
what
heard of that. No,
So
probably not. I mean,
Say, Les knew that real.
if it was the guild or anyone from the Salt Rat, it would, you'd know. They're more into getting their name out there than they would be. I can't hold my accent right now, so it's fine. They'd be more interested in like being known for what they've done versus this was very under the radar.
Wonder if it's the Dark Brotherhood.
The Dark Brotherhood.
It's not the Dark Brotherhood. First of all, that's trademark. Second of all, no.
Stop trademarking. Stop. Collaborate and listen to Les while he tells us a story.
Rachel is reaching for something sets him off. What?
Is there anything
Here,
else we
Paul.
can do?
Have one.
Fake one.
Right.
This is not a hidden immunity.
So since we completed the original test,
look, you get a real one.
God, you thought you won an Oscar or something.
I would like to thank the Academy.
all right, let's Bessie.
Mm.
Since we completed those tasks, do you have any more tasks that we can complete to get us
You're gonna be insufferable now.
in the guild or a complete gilded group or whatever it is that we're supposed to be?
That was just for him to sponsor.
I've got my ear to the ground, and I should have something for you by tomorrow.
Excellent.
Maybe a few somethings. There's a few pokers in the fire at the moment.
So we just get to have a chill ass night then, it sounds like.
I think you've deserved it.
Oh,
After what you
that
all
would
have been
be
through.
nice to have a
Chill ass night.
quiet evening. What is a quiet evening?
I don't know. It's been 7 days or 6 days, and I don't remember what it looks like.
I don't either. It's been a long 6 days.
Are we saying that we've only met each other 6 days ago?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I've only known you guys for 4 days because I was kidnapped for 2.
Apparently.
Yep.
He said it's been
That
a long
means
week.
We've known you for only like a couple days.
Friendsling,
To how
you can trust her.
She's not even there to say you.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about.
I know, I'm just telling you in general. Les is telling you in general. You can trust her.
makes you wonder why Les is saying this.
Does you know her? Right.
Oh, Les knows. Les knows all the things.
Les knows all.
He's
that door.
omniscient.
No, that's not how that works.
So he is literally a god.
All right.
My face is in the butter.
Are we doing anything else
Your face
this
is in the
round?
what?
Butter.
Butter?
It's a music and lyrics.
Give up. My face is in the butter.
My only suggestion for you lot, if you'd like it,
Okay.
is to maybe make yourselves more of a team. I can't keep the accent, so you guys are just gonna have to deal with it as my voice. Make an effort to make yourselves more of a team. Maybe take tonight and whatever time you may or may not have in the morning tomorrow to learn about each other.
Team building exercises.
I would say team building exercise, maybe mainly because I don't know that they have that. Maybe a new market to get into after your adventuring days are over.
Team building.
They just played 20 questions. Do they have that?
Yes.
It's like 75 questions for the
His workplace Zumba.
What's that?
Dear God, no. I mean, I would do Zumba, but
That's like when our
Just
shelter
get-
CEO made us do yoga.
Oh.
After we cleaned the whole shelter,
Oh.
no one wanted to do that.
No.
That'd be fun.
Okay, so we're gonna have a little gathering around the fire, learn about each other. We're not doing kumbaya or anything. You know, that's the vibe. I know.
You all
That's why I
like
said I wasn't doing it.
shove stumps closer to the fire so you can all sit over there.
There's 5 over there actually, so I just relayed it out for you.
Say huddle.
Boom.
We're gonna have a team huddle by the fire. No! No, I didn't say it.
It's fine. Anyway, we're gonna close it out today. Tell everybody who may or may not be watching / just tell yourselves one thing about your character from your background that's not important.
Nine.
Yeah, just like a tidbit of something.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh dear God.
Can I start?
You're not here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the end of the session. Oh.
Actually, we are gonna save you for last because we're gonna have a minute to talk.
Do that other one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, mine. I used to have a fiance.
Oh.
Yeah, that is definitely not important to this story. So,
I don't know.
right, you right. Okay, Cal.
Your background's on the other side. I didn't realize you had a blink. There.
Cheeky.
Is this important?
Pull it up. Dude, just
Read.
Oh, it's not important to the story, but it is important to your background.
Yeah.
So, my father was a general in the military.
I was born in the middle of a very long storm.
Flash floods and the whole shebang.
Longest in my village's history.
Okay, weird.
Nala.
My mother was murdered when I was 12.
And Ms. Hell.
My father's Dwarven nobility, so I grew up in the capital, and that's where I met the Queen Aurelius' mother and my brother.
Oh, I got it.
Thank you. Your brain
I
just.
got it.
I don't.
I apparently didn't bring that book down, so like I can't even like fill it in.
No, it's
Right
a
here.
list of people. So
I got it. Queen Lendrelia.
Leandrelia.
Yeah.
and that's where I met Queen Elendril and became a favorite of hers, and that's why she tasked me to take care of her. Well, that's not why, but like
Part of how you
Wow.
became tasked.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
why I was in her castle, why I didn't met her.
And if I could ask all of you to maybe skedaddle out of here for a minute, and then we'll let you know when you can come down to get stuff.
Or whatever.
Didn't even get a
It really
new
won't take
dice.
that long.
It really won't.
No.
What?
I said we didn't even get to use our new dice.
I know. I'm sorry. There was like no action sequences planned for today. It was all about supposed to be more character building, but it wound up being a shopping day. So
We like shopping.
I noticed. It's okay. They're all crazy people. Anyway,
Hey, so it's just you and me.
yes, you shown in without. You didn't even have to like buzz anybody. They all know what you look like. So
Yeah. Great stuff. So, hey, I'm going to talk to you about how we have this very unnerving group. And I feel like your cousin might be in danger.
unnerving. In what way?
Well,
When the goddess came, she gifted me with something special that made me start thinking. I want to protect him a little stronger than what he knows.
Right?
If you could go to the jewelry store, or if you could gift me enough to get this item, and you gift it to him, have a necklace for him that will be very helpful if we could procure it to keep him safer.
Doesn't really wear jewelry, but I could maybe see if it could be fashioned into a brace.
Or something.
The brace might be workable. How big, do you know?
The stone is about yay big. It's pretty big. Okay, well, it's pretty big. Still quite
Yeah,
sizable for what
brace.
it is, but it's a black stone.
Like that, maybe on a brace.
Maybe.
Yeah, I could see that. All right, I can do that.
It definitely needs to touch skin, though. I believe that's where most of it will need to be. Don't quote me on it, but we can find out. My whole point, though, is I feel like he needs better protection. Everyone else in the group, I am worried for them, but him being your cousin and us having our arrangement the way it is, I feel like I must be helpful to him and Hell, who is growing on me.
Yes, I have noticed that you were friendly-ish.
I'm trying. They're not very. They're not helpful. They are very unhappy with the fact that I stole that coin. The token was not very helpful in the end. But, so that.
You wouldn't have known without taking it. I don't see a problem with it. And as I'm the queen that would decide if it was a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for everything you do for him.
We're working on it. But
Understand.
would you like me to procure this stone to you, or could you find a way to get it?
I'll have it delivered to the Shattered Monk. Russell, make sure you get it.
All you have to know is you need to ask for a Hermelin stone necklace. The gentleman at the stone shore. On my way back, I'll make sure to stop by and tell him that someone will be coming to get it.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Be well, my friend.
Pleasure doing business. Just make sure my name Maggie gets spread for if anyone needs help for the shops to procure items.
I will.
Thank you.
You know I will.
I know you will. Have a good one, ma'am.
See you out.
Leave without a problem.
And this will be the end of our session for today. Thank you so much for watching. You people can come back now. Shut off.